It is the year 5016 of the Union Era, and the galaxy is home to trillions. At the core of humanity's territories, there's a golden age. But outside of this newly won utopia, the revolutionary project continues. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Frozen Rain, a Lancer campaign based off of the wonderful Sleeping Above the Frozen Crown, which we had forgotten to give the artist and tweet again. That's on me, by Laurie O'Connell. We have adapted this work a little bit, made a few changes here and there, made it hurt a little bit more for our pilots, and it's really fun, so I'm so glad you can join us again. That being said, a quick note. Lancer is at its core a story about humanity and fighting back the evils of the old ages, and so those evils still need to be confronted. Players here have a direct line to me, but you, the audience, if you're experiencing difficulties, then let this be known. The Savage 21st is capable of providing exfil at the nearest blink gate at the simplest click of the X button on this tab or window, whichever you are currently viewing. Take some time, refresh, full repair, and get back in the field whenever you can, pilot. We need you with us. That all being said, my name is Turk, or TurkAccented, and while I am at the helm, I'm not alone at the wheel tonight, as I have a fantastic group of industrious storytellers here to entertain you in the mud and blood and ice of the Lancer storytelling system. If we could, starting with the one Sir Hooper. Go around and tell him who you are, who you're playing tonight, and I don't know, what your favorite kind of frozen ice is. I got plenty of that here.
Hi, I am Andrew, or Hooper, as most people tend to call me. And tonight I am playing Leon Holtz. I was not here last session, had a super top secret mission to go to. But myself and my mech, Dawn's First Light, are ready to get back into action and blow up some enemy AI-controlled assassin bots. Reading Turk's face? Yeah? Okay.
I mean, sure, yeah.
But yeah, that's me.
Favorite flavor of frozen ice?
Raspberry.
Solid choice. And it should be noted, Hooper's, of course, taken the downtime activity, create new goddamn life. So, big shout out to him and his missus. They are, very excited for you.
How did you avoid the joke, Digistruct a child? How did you avoid that? Come on, it was right there. Right there. I
am very white and very dumb.
Do better.
I don't think I
that
can.
said, I guess that means it's me next, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, folks? I'm Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite fox, Philly's finest. Today, I am returning to the role of the ever impetuous and not exactly always intelligent Reiji, who I've described as an orc. That's honestly all I could say. Just single-minded, incredibly crafty with machines, and he's not entirely sure how. But you know what? I'm gonna kill God, and we'll deal with the rest later. Sliding over to the right there. Take it.
Favorite flavor, frozen ice.
Oh, I'm from Philly where we call it water ice, and so it's cherry.
Good pick.
Hello, I am Legendary Vermin, and tonight I am playing Symbiosis Ads, your local repair woman, weapons tech, non-human person specialist, robot kisser, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, so excited to be here with you all. And my personal, I don't actually like shave ice, as we call it around here, but I imagine if I either got like a plum kumquat flavor or like lychee, I'd be pretty happy. Assuming ice cream wasn't available.
Only you're from the West Coast.
I am.
I know. And last but certainly not least.
Anyway, I'll pass along. Hey Meg, it's your turn.
Meg thought we were talking about actual ice and not flavored ice.
Yeah, we just go to the store with the bags of ice and you get the flavors.
I was
You a
gonna say
crushed
black ice
ice,
because that
cube
shit's
ice?
deadly in
What
the
are you
south.
into? Like, what's your thing? You know, like.
Anyway, hi everybody. I'm Meg. We're Meg Mysteria, and tonight we're bringing back Elena Victoria and her lovely mech legacy. I'm keeping with
Alright.
my joke. I'm not.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Favorite kind of item. Yeah. I mean, by all means, enjoy that. Your car and your back and your hips. It's a hell of a time. Okay. That all being said, why don't we jump right back in where we were, and I'm gonna throw on some slightly different music while we vibe, because we need to jump in really quick because Leon, we didn't get a chance to see what y'all up to after the group broke. You have about a week of being stuck in Sparr. It's been, you've had a few days to do what you like. I believe you mentioned a few things to me, but I'd like to hear it, in your own words, for the audience, for the gram.
Yeah.
What's Leon been up to?
So, being the old man that he is, of course, is gonna go hang around with the other old folks, swap stories, get to know people, and of course, since arriving, has wanted to get just a sweet tribal tattoo, encompassing this victory there that they last had, all down the right shoulder, down the back,
So,
and
I will say this. There is a certain culture here, and you can approach someone who specializes in these kind of the insignias, the Sparry tattoos, because you've seen them around. You can attempt to offer this person payment for what they'd call road carvings. They won't take it. You need to, they simply ask for your story, understanding that you have done a service. Like, there's been some, you guys are even licensed level 1 where it can get around. And if you tell them what you have accomplished, they will make a piece for you, detailing that. It's kind of, they'll explain, if you paid me, it would lessen the marking.
Mhm.
It would make it not true. It would disrespect your valor.
Tell them what we've done specifically here, or just in general.
Up to you what you tell them. If you want a big piece, I imagine you have to tell them a long story.
He would tell them all about how he became a pilot, how his family, he no longer speaks to or knows them, how his brother tried to get him killed, and how he ended up going to prison by defending himself and killing the individuals that went after him.
Yeah, that will certainly give plenty of room for them to create some detailed designs, and it'll probably take more than one session to get this full body done, given they kind of do things in the more as we understand it tattoo way. They're, kind of like a tradition. They're not just gonna not just roll over your skin with a digiprinter, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a handcraftedness to it. There's this special, and
Curiosity.
So, yeah.
Sorry. Are they using guns, or are they using
I imagine it's some kind of mixture. I don't perfectly have the image in my mind, but it kind of, because we have mentioned there's a lot of body augmentation to this, and including that into the designs definitely means they have tools to affect a vast variety of material. I think for skin, they would use a mixture, creating like certain dot patterns and then switching to a gun and kind of allowing that to tell its own story, and even kind of using some small nanites to work ink around, and because there is that technological aspect. These are people who have worked with what they had, so it'll probably take like 2 days of a session, sitting down and let this heal, let this section heal, and then we'll work on the next section. But you can definitely effectively have your story across your shoulder, and it's gonna hurt. And definitely you feel like you've earned a few drinks. So why don't you roll me a downtime, get a damn drink?
Heck yeah. $18.
18. Jeez, frickin' wheeze. I believe that's not a complete success, but that's a most, like basically a success. Help me out here. I am quickly scrolling to the page.
10 to a 19. I gain 1 as a reserve, and I lose 1.
Okay. So, and the options there.
Good reputation, a friend or connection, a useful item or piece of information, and a convenient opportunity.
All right. What would you like to gain? What would you like to lose?
I actually had something in mind that I was going to add separately, but if I could, I would like to look into getting it's in the reserves, a piece of mech equipment, a boosted servo to apply to old lace.
So it's in the reserve, so it's a resource, right?
The boosted servo gives immunity to the slowed condition for our next mission.
Now,
You got me a present?
can do
Maybe.
that, or there's also some stuff here. One second. I have things. You can be pointed. So you can definitely get that boosted servo immunity for the next mission. Just slow. Great stuff. One of Clan Yingling's people will gladly, kind of offer it to you for a long night of drinking and swapping stories. Alternatively, they will kind of point you and say, "Look, I can only offer you so much, but if you head to the clan meeting house, you might be able to make a deal with the clan elders, the clan representatives. They could offer you more."
Anyone in particular that might be good to talk to?
I'd recommend Rankfell. He represents the England interests. We're not exactly the largest clan, but we have our, we have our ways around Sparr.
Can you spell that for me?
Yngling is the clan name. Rankfell is Hrankefel.
Got it.
Akfel?
Krankfell.
Krankfel.
Krankfell Yingling.
And I feel like probably losing a convenient opportunities, considering that I just spent like 2-ish full days of getting a tattoo, and then probably like 2 more days of drinking and recovering.
Sure. We can say that where everyone else is gonna get one more go to check things out.
Mhm.
But for this, you're gonna be able to just like
Done.
you're done basically.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not to like, no, you can't RP if someone grabs you, but
No, not at all.
unless they come wake you up, you're out.
I guess the only other thing then would be to track down Sim at some points with the boosted servo.
Yeah.
Were you so last time when you weren't here, everybody else got an opportunity to meet my companion, Mimir. This seems like maybe Leon's first opportunity to do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that Sim is like is busy doing like the finer repair work on like the hand servos. So there's a hand kind of cupped down at floor level, and then just like, you know, big tall rolling craftsman tool type chest that she's pulling things out of and like lifting different parts off of. There's like a whole mechanical hoist that's holding the end of a digit as she kind of tears it apart.
Knock knock up there.
Oh, hey! Mimi, we have company!
Amy.
Yes, I detected this.
Oh,
Hello?
Valkyrie... Valkyrie was like a code name, and it's what's written on all of her official documents. But, this is my girlfriend, Mimi. And Sim will, like, scramble up to the cockpit, and pull out the casket, and bring it down so that, Mimir can project more easily.
And yeah, just greetings, Pilot Holtz. You are quite an effective member of this team. You have been noted for your ability to support others. That is appreciated.
Yeah, that's what they got me here for. I'm just trying to wrap my head around this a little.
That's okay. Mimi and I met a long time ago, but she was injured, for lack of a better word, for a long time. And she's recovering now.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're recovering. And
Yes, as am I.
and it's nice to meet you. Didn't come here empty-handed though. Got a gift for you. Notice that's being as big as you are, cold kind of seems to be hit you a little harder than the rest of us.
I don't know what you mean.
Right. I managed to
I do.
thank you. Spent some time with the locals, kind of figured out how they deal with the cold, and I got you this here boosted servo to put into your engines. It'll
Yes!
keep the
It
cold
doesn't
from,
go in the engines, but yes!
I mean, yeah. I took a guess.
And she'll take it, and she'll look to immediately go put it in, and then think better of it, put it on the table, and just like big hug at waist height.
Yeah. Don't mention it. Just gotta keep you safe.
I appreciate it more than I can put into words. It's a really thoughtful gift. Thank you.
Anytime. Sorry I've been kind of out of it for a while. Like, pull down part of the flight suit there and reveal like the edge of a red and kind of painful tattoo still.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks good, but
Thanks.
yeah, take it easy.
Day or so and I'll be back to 100%.
If you're going out drinking again, though, the liquor's gonna thin your blood, so maybe like crank up your liver just like a tiny bit on your panacea module.
No, I think I'm good for a while.
Okay. Thanks again. I really, really appreciate it.
Of course. Anything for you. I should probably go check on the.
Yeah.
He's like full on, like starting to blush, and it's just like actively turning around, looking away. Like, I should go find the others. I'm sure they're around here somewhere.
Yes,
Love
you
you.
should.
Bye.
Just waves and then heads back off.
He is aware alcohol will impair his functionality, yes?
Yeah, but he doesn't drink before we go on sorties.
Noted.
That's more of a ragey thing, unfortunately.
Noted, and I will continue to monitor this as it goes forward.
But yeah,
You
that's
make-
all I got.
He makes you smile quite a bit. Should I be worried?
No. No.
Good. I care for you very much. I would hate to have to destroy someone over that.
Mimi. Don't be like that.
It is humor.
And Sim's going to do like the closest she can to like a noogie on the casket. Doesn't really mean anything,
Mm-hmm.
but like this is as good as you got.
Now, we have a servo to repair.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking spinal column, probably fifth lumbar.
I will try to isolate and ensure functionality is clear throughout the rest of the column so that you are not impaired or shocked too much.
Thanks, babe.
Anything for you. So yeah, with that, I want to give everyone one more chance. As a reminder, there are a few things to be doing in town, and you still do have a full week. The snow is not letting up. There's, this is Sparr. It's not this ain't your average snowstorm. So, I'd say everybody's got a chance for like one more thing, and then, Mama Yova might come in to get you to do a thing she asked for.
Busy drinking and passing out.
Mm-hmm.
And getting fun toys for my friends.
I'm honestly avoiding as many people as I can right now because I have explaining to do, and I'm trying to avoid doing that for as long as possible.
That's fine. So to be clear, you did inject yourself at the end of last session, right?
Sure did.
So that feeling, that kind of synesthesia, that being in two places at once, the increase of senses, not just in a, I can see this far and experience the cold, but rather having full access, not just to a readout of a mech's sensor array, but having the full synaptic feedback of that is a lot. So you probably woke up very late the next day, and waking back up, you feel like it's like somebody's holding your eyes ever so like slightly closed and then picturing your nose. Like you feel like the world isn't as fully. You feel numb.
That sounds like a bad hangover, but maybe a bit worse. Great.
It's basically, yeah. At this point, it's just a bad hangover, but to a degree where you feel even touch and taste are numbed.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, yeah, I guess I'm probably just stumbling my way around the hangar every now and then, keeping tabs on the big guy, and I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of just like waiting to be told we're gonna do a thing again, and so until that happens, I'm probably just gonna again, spend as much time as possible avoiding my comrades and not being seen whenever possible. How well I
Alright.
achieve that?
Mark it up for
You're not
2
gonna
people
get-
trying to avoid the light of day.
You're not gonna get away with it for very long.
As long as possible is the idea.
So. That leaves the
So
other two.
we've got the course
The-
throughout the week. At what point in time in the timeline would we say we're getting like some of the equipment and stuff that we requisitioned in the prints?
So you went to the Union Administrative Department basically. Well, you debriefed immediately after you guys got back, basically, and
Yeah.
Administrator Isaac was going to handle that. So I'd say about halfway through the week, your equipment will be brought down on the Half Nelson.
Okay. And so we're still sitting at within the first half of the week, basically, right now. Or
Yeah, you could. In my head, it's been like 2-3 days.
okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we're tracking the same timeline.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, then we'll say Lena is doing kind of her rounds when checking in on people, tracking where people are, doing a bit more digging, doing some testing and repairs, making sure Legacy is prepared and up to date to basically install those parts as soon as they get here. But also, there's a particular somebody that I have to corner and give a lecture to. Or at least find out what the fuck he just injected into his system.
Listen,
Me with a good time.
my drug consuming habits are not your business, thank you very much. I have a right to medical privacy. Fine, where do you want to find me? I suppose I don't know. Your best bets are in a random corner, like on a strut of the hangar, just hanging like a strange sort of large fruit bat and working on virtue, or in that same spot, but on top of the rafter in some weird bundle of cloth asleep.
Probably working on virtue.
Fair enough. But yeah, then hanging upside down, tools in hand, likely in his shoulder joint and looking and like tearing through with solders and other wires, just occasionally screaming at the big guy to hold still. You know, stuff like that.
So Elena just kind of walks into your corner of the hangar and crosses her arms and looks up at you hanging from the rafters and says, "Are you planning on coming down anytime soon?"
Why? You need me to?
I would like to have this conversation not shouting into the rafters.
Oh, but your voice is so much more tolerable up here. Give me a minute. And yeah, he'll spider monkey his way down.
This isn't even me on a bad day. She just kind of mutters under her breath.
He'll offer a really annoying mock salute. Commander.
Just roll her eyes and say, "All right," to kind of cut to the chase. What was the deal with that outing you went on with Virtue?
Well, figured we could pop over to the, Hall of Unival Return for a bit, chat with some of the priests, maybe get some info. We're gonna take out Guy, we're gonna need all the guns we can get, yeah?
And what did that entail?
Mostly just chatting up with priests. Weren't too helpful.
The fact that you led this with getting all the guns that you can get leads me to believe that you actually did get something.
Perceptive. I got something, I guess.
Well, there's nothing new on your person, there's nothing new on Virtue, so what exactly was it?
He'll hold up an arm and then invert it so that it's sort of palm facing, just new tech. Don't quite know how it works just yet, but when it's online,
The injection point does seem to have grown a kind of wound, like not necessarily like a marking, but like kind of a mark on the skin that almost seems to resemble a small half sun. It's like more of a bruise at this, light bruising at this point.
that's new. Not sure how they work, but when I'm tapped into the big guy with him, I don't know. Something miraculous happens.
Did you inject yourself with nanomachines and not realize it?
Oh, I realized it entirely. Just didn't care.
After the fact.
Maybe. What's the difference?
Forethought is the difference.
I wouldn't have cared before. Look, you want all my business, princess? I'll make it real simple for you. It's not about the mission. It's not about saving the world or whatever the fuck. I'm keeping her safe. And if Yenival saw her, then I keep her safe by killing Yenival. Whatever that takes.
You realize you were taking a massive risk that at this point not only could compromise virtue, but also yourself. Correct?
Yeah. You working towards a point or what?
My point is, don't fuck up and make me do something that I don't want to do, or
Can't tell if it's a threat or concern. One's certainly funnier than the other.
you can entertain whatever thought process you have with that. I'm considering it a warning.
Well, consider your warning heeded. Regardless, these things give me the worst hangover I've ever gotten in my life, and they only last temporarily. So, if you're so concerned, you'd best do your best to keep my dumb ass safe so I don't have to use them, yeah?
I feel like it's more I'm going to have to be yelling at you through the comms to make sure that you don't, and you're going to ignore me.
Sweetie, I've had your comm permuted since you got here.
Exactly.
Reiji says nothing for several moments, and then taps the back ear cuff of his paracom. It's like a slight, weird buzzing Elena might slightly feel at the back of the head, a little just there.
Thank you.
Can I ask a favor then?
What is it?
The old man's the old man. He knows my type. But keep this from Sim.
Timing.
Big Turk?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I completely cut out, so I have no idea what was said.
Well, good. I could say it again for more dramatic effect.
Oh, delightful.
Long story short, out of character, this simple sentence was, Reiji does not mind if you tell Leon at all, but he wants you to not tell Sim.
She... rolls her tongue around, like when you roll your tongue across the front of your teeth in your mouth. And says, so long as it remains non-detrimental, I won't, but the second it does, I will. Because if anyone outside of whoever you picked this up from and the priests will know how to handle it, it would be her.
Yeah, I know. She has enough on her plate right now, though.
She might, but that doesn't mean that we need to leave each other hanging.
Good point. I'll take it into consideration. I'm not asking you to never tell her. I'm just saying that let me make the call on when, yeah?
Like I said, unless I think I need to do it. Deal?
There anything else?
No, there isn't.
Then, if you'll excuse me, he says, pointing back up at Virtue's shoulder. Gets a couple climbs up and then stops. By the way, Princess, that vector U-turn, that sort of cross-counter maneuver you pull off with the third angle when you're on your third parallel, it's a really impressive fight pattern. A lot of G-forces. Good covering fire, but swing left when you do. I favor my right with my spear. You're a pretty good pilot, but if we're gonna do this, we should do this properly.
There is a bit of a spur, because like now we're acting like teammates.
Oh, don't push it. He'll just start climbing back up on top of Virtue. Not yet, you fucking dweebs.
No, I know.
Patience.
Okay.
We'll get
That
there.
being said, is there anything else that Elena or Sim would like to accomplish with their downtime?
So I'm a little debatey because we still haven't gone to the hall where the
Plant
clan
meeting house, yeah.
the meeting house. We haven't gone to the meeting house, and I'm, as a player, very curious about that. But I also feel like the thing that I want Sim to do is potentially start working on like an antiviral program.
Would you like to do a downtime activity? Because that exists, and I'm usually able to find it in the downtime section, but I believe you can get started. We'll call it
I think it's a get creative.
a get creative, yeah. Let's get creative.
Let's
Okay.
get creative.
You're looking for an antiviral situation to counter the influences of the mechs you met thus far.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you make me that roll? Question for everybody at the table. For your combat data, do you all keep that kind of stored anywhere centrally, or is that like individually mech by mech?
I like to think Elena would have a central one set up, but she also does keep hers.
Say both, yeah, as well. Like, I think we can each keep our own individual records, but probably
Yeah.
we also have some sort of, like, collective, at least for our data for these missions, you know? Like,
I imagine at least the members of the Savage 21st have the kind of like rule, like, hey, combat logs get stored in the, I want to say off the top of my head, the Google Drive. but you know what I mean, like a shared communal space by which.
In this case, also, if we're gonna talk about, I have a thing we can talk about with Sim in a minute here.
Okay,
Don't
but
you
for the
fucking
moment,
go back
for the
on
moment,
saying you were gay, big asshole.
I'm just curious because thinking about that. Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Get creative. Let's figure it out.
Yeah. So, what do you think about this being hack or fix?
I'd say a hacker fix can apply here.
Okay. I don't feel like a get a hold of something makes a lot of sense here, so I'm not going to add that.
I'll just say the one trigger for this,
Yeah.
at least to start, because this is theoretical and a potential of cascading.
That's
NHP.
a 19, baby!
On a 10 to 19, you make progress on your project, but don't quite finish it. You can finish it during your next downtime without rolling, but choose the 2 things you're going to need. Quality materials, specific knowledge or techniques, specialized tools, or a good workplace.
It's 2 things?
Yes.
One of them was specialized knowledge, right?
Specific knowledge or techniques.
Yeah, specific knowledge or techniques. I have people in mind for that because I have Sparry Techno Priest friends. And then crap. What were the other 3 again?
A quality materials, specialized tools, a good workplace.
Specialized tools.
I gotcha. Noted and good. Invasion style attempts are pretty, standard, and you have 2 different instances of them infiltrating mechs with conflicting NHP personalities. So that allows for a good amount of theoretical data, given that you are familiar, especially with Virtue, and how it combats the system, and also how Amir battles the system. And so using that to extrapolate, you can begin this process of breaking down the various ways in which this outside NHP attempts to access and manipulate a system to, futz around with it to varying degrees, leading to eventually a complete overtake of control from the pilot. But you, of course, aren't able to complete that because you've figured out a way that's like sort of specialized just for your mechs in those instances of high stress and damage, and you're not completely certain, given that this is a cascading NHP that's been cascading for potentially thousands of years and growing and getting angrier. You're not certain what it has, and additionally, you're fairly certain with your knowledge of Sparry tradition and techno shamanism that in order to properly create a more perfect stopgap, you would need, at the very least, access to. Well, most high-class techno shamans come from Clan Volsung, so they seem to have the best stuff you need. So to even have a hope of really getting at this, you probably have to get a good connection there. Not me directing y'all to the clan house at some point. Okay. That all being said, I'd say around the end of the 4th day, if y'all are working your way back or stumbling your way back into the hangar, there's going to be in the frozen snow. Just outside.
Repeat that for me?
Outside, you just hear on your door. Not sure if it's picking up. You're getting a knock.
I got it. I figured by the table.
Heavy knock. Tommy knocker, where are you?
All right.
It's not picking up.
No.
But also, it's a hangar door, right? So it'd be like a gong, gong, gong.
Gong.
Gong, gong,
Got you.
gong,
Sound
gong,
effect
yeah.
Foxy. Here to serve.
No.
Just
Nope.
I'll jump down. Yo, we got visitors.
What was it?
Oh, fine now.
Sim is like plugged
Call
into
it by the
Virtue.
door.
Sim like unplugs her. Oh wait, no, she unplugs her jack and lets it reel back behind her ear. Coming.
Lena's already. Lena's already approaching the door.
You can like
Classic edge
there-
lord
there-
Walleen.
there's a there's a way to fully pull up the entire hangar to allow a mech, but it also you can like side door open for people.
Which one's being knocked on? Is it the
The,
side door?
the people size. It's not like a
Okay.
it's not like a mech knocking on the door. It's somebody with
That'd be
strong.
extremely polite for a mech.
Yeah.
Or impolite, depending on how hard they knock.
But yeah.
It's not a missile.
We letting in.
Yuva, head of the Wilderness
Yuva.
Rescue Team. She's of course in her heavier jacket. Figured I'd just let myself in, but then I figured that's a good way to get shot, so can I
call.
come in?
Steps aside and waves her in.
All right, good.
I'll start some tea. And Sim scooches over.
Save it.
I
just wanted-
insist.
Give up on fighting. She's not gonna let it go.
Off-worlders.
Yeah.
Every time. Okay.
What can we do for you?
She sits in a chair and just kind of like shakes off some snow onto it. I just came to give y'all a kick in the pants about getting this little relay job handled.
Yeah, thanks
Looks,
for we're just touching up some repairs, some new equipment.
oh gosh, Isaac! Every damn time he's dragging his feet on this, and then even then, unions only able to get so much stuff on each carrot. It's the core bills, I swear.
Yeah, well, frankly, I could use the outing. I say we go for it.
Good. Like your spunk, kid. She is older than you, but only slightly.
Yeah, I think he's still offended by the kid.
So, assuming that you haven't otherwise been informed, Lux takes a kind of side eye to Miss Vittori. We got a beacon down on the outskirts. Snowstorm like this, that's most people's only way back to Yin. Now, most folks aren't stupid enough to get caught in a storm, but, well, Clan Yingling and, Clan, what is it? I'm smart. I'm very smart. Clan Shifing, well, they need some help getting in from the cold every once in a while, even in a heavy storm like this, seeing as they don't live in Yin most of the time. As well as any other trading caravans who were, having a nice little picnic while Yin decided to shit all over their parade.
And let me guess, while a lot of people might not be smart enough to go out in a storm to get caught in a storm, we're just dumb enough to go out in one.
Well, that and my entire team just got blown up, and you're the only capable mech pilots that I can trust not to be hammered as soon as the snow hits.
So you're paying us well
And
then.
that's the moment that Sim comes back and she's holding tea that has like little bits of sugar stars in it.
Sugar stars.
I love
She
it.
sets it down gently
Thank
and
you.
then takes a seat and folds up.
That's good shit. Damn, alright. I'll take it back. Make it the same time I come in.
Told you, not worth fighting.
That being said, we need someone to go out and repair the beacon. My team's down to one injured pilot who, frankly, should be on bed rest for the next few weeks, but is insisting she can go handle this on her own. So, rather than letting Annette go kill herself, I figured I'd throw it off to you all. Should be a simple matter of going and, running a repair program on the station itself. You just need time and a little cold tolerance. Assuming nothing's out there, like a carnivorous mammoth or anything.
You said it. Now it's gonna be out there. Thanks.
Why
Oh,
gotta jinx us like
please.
that?
Please, it's not a glacier beast. Everyone's taking down a carna mammoth here or there, especially in a mech.
Reiji will move enough of his jacket to show a shoulder where he has a tattoo of like a line of the large mammoth creature Turk just named that I'm forgetting the name of.
A carnivorous mammoth.
Carnivorous mammoth. Just a line of them in a row going around a shoulder band. And just like, yeah, knocked off a few.
Good. So you know what you're up against. Look, just go there and make sure some white vulture hasn't built a nest or something. Get it set up. I'll make sure it's worth your while. Or at
That's
least,
what I wanted to hear.
or at the very least, I can go put a good word in with the rest of the clans, and you can get more nice tattoos.
Well, I'm just happy to get out of here.
Commander, what's
Yeah,
the call?
just I don't see why not. They've been hospitable to us. Just give
Sim
us
stands
the
up.
coordinates.
Sim stands up in like a wide stance, hand behind her back, like perfect salute. We're going to do it.
Great. Just be a short walk. No need for whatever union bullshit that is.
You can say so. I assume we got the coordinates already.
I've sent them to your commander. Really, you just follow the line of other beacons till you get to one that's dead. They're not too far apart.
Easy enough.
And walk, begin walk.
Also,
We're gonna go on a begin walk.
while I have you all, I thought I'd just let you know. Put another request for you when the storm finally clears.
More work already?
Well, you know me, I like to keep y'all busy.
Hmm.
But this one, I promise will pay well. I got music to help front the bill. I want you to head back to Death's Head Pass. That's where y'all got ambushed, in case you forgot. I want you to figure out what the hell happened.
Hard to forget that.
Hard to forget, but off-worlders sometimes forget names. Sometimes just call it that place that got fucked up. That doesn't ring as well as Death's Head Pass.
Gotta say, I'm with Sim on that one. That place is cursed.
First, maybe. But, you know, from what I've heard of Annette, seems like whatever's out there is situated somewhere nearby. You go and clear that out, well, be a hell of a thing for me.
And one less piece of Yinival out there. Guess that means it's getting done.
Put it on your radar. First things first, that beacon's gotta get lit. Consider yourselves real wilderness rangers after that.
We get patches and everything.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll pin it on myself.
Oh yeah, I'll put it right on my shirt.
I don't mind a little blood.
You've been outfoxed.
All right. We're heading out now. We still need time. What's the plan?
I'm ready to go.
Your equipment's been in, and so you could have effectively installed whatever you needed to install thus far.
Finish whatever you all need to do before we get ready to go.
I upgraded my optic systems a little bit. Hopefully cut through this snow just a tad bit better. But I'm good.
Well, anything else, you can just count on, well, give a shout out to some of the clan elders. Everyone's willing to make a deal with off-worlders,
Plan to, the moment we get back.
especially Clan Croven. Do yourself a favor and don't talk to Clan Croven, then we'll talk your fucking ear off. Anyway, I appreciate it. Let me know when the good work's done. So stand and thank you for the tea. Just down the rest of it. Place it down. Oh, I'll need it for the walk back. It's cold out there, pilots.
Stay warm.
I'd say stay frosty, but shouldn't be any problem.
Thanks.
All right, team. Field trip.
Beacon walk. Beacon walk. We're gonna go on Beacon walk.
While engaging in the
So-
Beacon Walk song, Sim will notice after he turns away, he'll blink. He'll thought click it over. Sim will get like a communique, like a little personal message. It's a pair of coordinates that were given to him last session, and the text just in case. The face I'm getting right now is fantastic.
I am trying really hard
Shania's
to
location.
determine what that means.
Janiyah's
Oh, great.
There you go.
So,
I think you're jumping the gun, dork.
Just playing it cool.
Those are in text, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's time to get back in the saddle.
Right.
Roll
Before
credit.
we...
Do we want to take a quick?
Wait, hold
break
on.
right
We
here,
haven't
or-
done
or-
our callouts for launching yet. Come on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Was
yeah,
a
yeah,
mecha
yeah.
anime or not? What the fuck?
Okay, chill. Peace, peace, peace. You make your way out to the lift. The pilots, the mechanics there look at you like you have 3 heads on your shoulders, and that's 2 more than they're used to seeing. Well, for some of them, 1 more, but it's a bright new future. Post-humanism is certainly a thing. The ancient gears grind you all up to the top layer, to the just above Unival. The entire sea spread out in the crater behind you. The absolute abyss of a snowstorm in front of you. Pilots sign off, and we'll take a break.
Let's go
Overlay
across the
order?
order. Yeah,
Whoa!
overlay order.
Do it. Do commander order and then down the line.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Commander sign off first.
Then we go reverse order.
You choose fire team name. Reverse order.
Can I please not go first? I have no idea what I'm gonna
Absolutely fine. Go normal overlay.
I got it. Fuck this.
I got
Here we
you.
go for it. Do it, boss.
I got you. Dawn's first light steps out, lets the cloak just kind of billow out, and then it magnetically attaches so that half to 3/4 of her is just blended in. Looks just like the snowstorm. Hits all the comms so that everything is open. All right, looks all green. Dionysus, let's go kick some ass.
There's a heavy, like, thrumming thump as the camera follows a large foot impacting on the ground as it leaves the lift, and then slowly panning up the mechanical leg of Virtue, coming inside the cockpit as it passes through the chest to like a small kind of, chink in like the waist armor. Follows up like, the panels of consoles being maneuvered as it kind of pans up a chest of a shirtless, a chest with a jacket, stops around the lips as a pall of white smoke is exhaled from a cigar, and then it opens to like a wide smirk. All right, reactor's green, weapons green, sensors green. Feeling good, big guy?
We are quite more veteran than green, I assure you.
Couldn't have said it
Let us
myself.
progress the work.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's kick some ass.
What? Oh.
Yeah, and we get a shot of Old Lace like going from being like almost fetal as we're riding the lift to avoid destabilizing anything, unfolding halfway, pressing the end of the thermal rifle into the ground as it stands to kind of stabilize itself. Arsenic, Old Lace, and Mimi heading out. And she'll pull the the cable that she uses to jack into the system, plug herself in, and her left eye lights up as she's using it to double stream the data so that Mimir can follow along with what she's doing and suggest corrections.
I have the vision. I will guide the way.
Is that boosted servo working out for you?
Oh, it feels great.
It
And
is satisfactory.
Old Lace is gonna do like a little shimmy.
Must you?
And
Come on, we gotta take it for a test
Alright.
drive.
Very well.
alright, Legacy, everything looks green, but this is your last chance to tell me something's wrong before we walk out into the snowstorm.
I can tell you numerous amounts of things that are wrong going up to the snowstorm, milady. Sparr is by no means a habitable climate in this height of gales.
Maybe not, and as much as I don't want to be out here either, we've got a job to do.
Suppose that's correct. I won't be telling your father of this, certainly.
Did you say you won't or will?
I won't.
Good, I'm not ready for another lecture.
Neither am
Right,
I.
everything... Everything's green, Legacy and Heritage are ready to go, and stepping forward out into the snowstorm. Let's go, pilots.
Oh, yeah.
And you head out into the snowstorm. Unclear and shitty as it is outside, you push forward. Back in the saddle, we're back for another session, but we'll be right back after a short break as we give ourselves the time to refuel, repair, and do everything we need to get ourselves resituated. And I suggest you do the same, because shit's gonna kick up soon. So, see you shortly, crew.
Bye.
Fair to go back. How's everyone else feeling? Thumbs up? Oh.
Oh, are we?
Yep.
Well, let's
Okay.
go for a cold open then.
Cold open for a cold campaign. Mwah.
Welcome back, everybody. This is, of
Chilling.
course, Frozen Rain. So, pilots, you continue to make your way through the snowstorm. It's not far from Unival overall, but honestly, you wouldn't know it given the amount of snow pouring down around you. This is not... Yes, hi.
You mean Yin?
Sorry, yes, Yin, sorry.
Cool.
No, the entire city is not Unival. No half sense. Yeah.
Ah, shit!
Yeah, it's not far from Yin, but you can start to see the kind of line of blinking beacons through the snow, kind of like a lighthouse sort of thing, except in every direction. Because why would you only have a rotating thing when you could just have it blinking light in all ways? So you make your way there. She has a note for chat. Their sensors and speed have been reduced, which stinks for some people more than others, as you can tell by the facial expressions going on right now. But pilots, if you are comfortable with your deployment, I will allow you all to make one movement towards their sensors, towards the beacon.
Anyone feel like taking point?
Looks old lace.
I can, because I am cover.
I'm on your left.
Okay. Y'all can only move 2, right?
3 for me.
3.
Okay. Oh, all of you can move 3, and I would otherwise be able to move 2. Okay.
I got you.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll cruise up to there. Don, just let me know when you want me to drop the cover for you.
All the hexes here. So yeah, everyone feel free. Move your distance.
Let's get moving, slowpokes. We got stuff to do. I want to get home before dinner.
I cannot click my token.
Oh. I sense I know why. Because I set everyone else's up. And because I'm not smart. You should have access now.
Thank you.
Alright. You make your way there, and that is when I have to change music real quick. And let's go this one. As you hear over. No, that's not the vibe. You hear over the radio, just with a degree of static. There they are, just like I promised. Get 'em, Tiny. And you're going to see on sensors pick up as a big honkin' mech appears, accompanied by a smaller one.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are we being attacked by the fucking radio man?
We're being
From
attacked either by
goddamn
them or
Legend
by a
of
late
Korra?
20s mafia.
See?
Yeah.
Get 'em, Tiny. You got it, boss.
Hey,
Time on Legend of Korra. There were mechs.
uh,
I mean, the mechs-
Republic City stands in fear.
So,
I mean, there were.
Virtue just turns
This
on
isn't
Tom and
wrong.
just, hey, big guy. How'd your left arm joint been?
it has certainly been improving.
Still having that issue?
What issue, my lord?
How's his? Pointing at the big one.
It looks like I could use a few dents.
Couldn't agree more.
So, who wants to go first? Because it's over to pilots first.
I mean, if no one's unobliging.
That definitely sounded like a virtue charge. is what
Yeah, you can take the charge.
what that
The only
sounded like.
the only thing I'll say is, if I go first, I can give us some protection from these mechs in the form of like auto turreting.
That's a good call. You know what? Go for it.
Okay, sick. Hey, Turk, I would love to have one token. I need a
Token
burst
dispenser?
too.
1 token, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one token here.
Ping one more time.
Token dispenser.
Boom.
Quickly now.
And then
Your
okay,
finest token.
I don't know if you can differentiate them, but I would like to put another token. 1, 2, 3, 4 here.
What is the difference between these two?
One of them, the blue one, has set up a burst perimeter. If they try to attack us, it attacks them first.
Okay, what is that burst?
It's a burst 2.
Okay, we'll make that a light blue burst. Boom.
Sick.
And then the other one, I'll mark green for friendly.
Yeah. Just
That's just a, if this hits you.
yeah, exactly. If somebody hits, I can use it to do the thing.
I got you. Okay. There go. I think we are going to have.
Wait, can I describe that? Because I didn't describe the turrets last time.
Absolutely,
and
yeah, please.
I was okay. So, our artist who did all of the lovely mech art that you saw during intermission gave me a wonderful idea, which is that all of Old Lace's turrets are built out of the headpieces of mechs that she and her crew have destroyed. So she takes these like robot skulls and throws them across the battlefield, and they land and then like sprout in unexpected ways these legs and like small mount munitions, getting ready to attack whoever comes near. They're poking out of the eyes. They're opening their mouths. They look kind of like little shrunken heads, and it's great.
Your tactics, frankly, scare and anyway, it is their turn, which means that Tiny here is going to move too. I feel really bad. This isn't like, hey, welcome back. Like, hope you had a nice time off. I'm about to ruin your shit.
How dare you?
As you watch this entire mech, as it's coming towards you, just like, oh, I got him, boss, and the upper torso of it just starts rotating around with rocket propulsion as it takes this massive hammer in an attempt to.
We have soft cover as long as we're adjacent to Old Lace. Am I remembering that correctly?
You muted, Vermin.
It's also trying to make an attack within burst too. Both of those things are true.
Hey.
Okay. So it's going to be a difficulty to the swing, which is going to make it a 2 difficulty.
Hey, the attack, the Sentinel drone goes off first.
Oh, go for it then.
It just takes 3 kinetic damage. Hostile characters within the affected area take 3 damage before making any attack.
Okay. You watch as that bursts forward and designates it, and imagine it's just firing off at it, right? Kinetic. So.
Yeah. It sees it rear up for an attack, and the head just spins on a partial spinal column and just.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to move and as you watch as it gets burst, and it those are heavy enough rounds to put most mechs put a hole in some. This seems to just not dink off, but it's not giving the impression you thought it would, as it takes a swing and just clears a great amount of snow in front of you as your signal kind of gets disrupted around Old Lace. That's its go. Y'all's turn. Don't worry, White only got to swing once.
Did it whiff?
He got a -6.
Oh,
Oh, sick.
that's why you
But-
said don't worry why it didn't hit. Because you're embarrassed. No, I'm kidding.
But it's you feel its aim is ever increasing. Say that.
Oh, it's got brutal or executioner, one of the two.
Something like that.
Reggie, would you like to cut this thing down?
Down a little bit.
I'd happily like to try it.
We're bringing the roll 20 camera down a little bit as well.
Yeah, I sure can, because I wasn't thinking about the fact that
You're good. No, you're all good.
Hi, we're here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get in its face and get busy with it. Here comes some attack rolls. Once I remember where I put my dice at, I found them. First attack roll. That is a 17 on the die.
That will certainly beat its evasion, and this is
Alright.
going to be a melee attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here comes some damage. That is 9 plus 1 for 10 kinetic.
And half that 5. Going down to... Okay.
Sheesh.
Resistance. Are you it's your spear?
Yeah, it's a spear.
So you charge and boost in, just get a quick jump at this and get it into its side, and it doesn't quite ting off, but you can't quite bite as much as you'd like. This is a thick mech.
What the hell? This one's tough to crack.
It looks like this neck is built of two things: be thick, hit with stick.
Well, I'm gonna keep blinking at it. I'm gonna barrage it so I can use my main another weapon. Here comes
Alright.
my shotgun, because I got one of those now.
Sure.
I should roll to attack first. That's a 15.
15 will beat evasion.
Right. And then 1d6 damage. That's 6 kinetic damage.
All right, high damage, very nice.
Consuming half
That
the 3.
does a, shot into it. Yeah. In this rate, yeah. So you get a shot, and then I imagine it's from behind the shield that you can, you blast into it, and you just watch as a section of the mech's blown out. You hear it go, "Oh, they got me, boss. I could use some help."
Damn it. I need more punch through.
And that's their go. So we are going to see something very fun where I have to plop down a turret of my own. A turret for evil. Yes, just sit there, Tiny. Don't worry. Ragey. This one is going to move out of range here. And then you're just going to see through the snow a barrage of shots explode out, and a bunch of shrapnel is coming your way. This is going to be against your E defense, so 11 against E defense.
Got me.
All right, you are going to take 3 kinetic damage.
I'm guessing that me applying soft cover does not count in this case.
Oh, you do get soft cover, don't you? Yeah, let me just retract it. Let me do a d6 really quick. So that's going to be 9.
Still enough.
No, 8. 8.
Oh, 8 beats it. Meets it.
8? Okay,
It beats
8
it, so
still.
beats it, yeah.
You you still have 8. You're less than 8 E defense.
I have 8 E defense.
Okay, so it meets it, beats it. All right. So you are still going to take that 3 kinetic damage as you feel a lock on, and then just a burst of shrapnel comes towards you. And then that turret it just shot out of its back is going to come alive and then target you, and then just blast you for 1 more.
All right.
Which is back to you guys.
The one in the back's calling the shots.
I could throw some lock on.
Between the two of you.
It's up to you, boss.
I've got a thing that will help you out.
Go for it.
You who?
Dawn.
Okay.
Oh.
Dawn or Virtue. One of the two. I haven't decided. Shit. So please go while I'm indecisive.
Shit.
Oh, I hate to throw that off for you there, but can I tag Valiant 8 on the guy I hit?
Sure.
Okay,
remind me
cool. So
what
he's
that
marked.
does. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Cool.
I unfortunately am going to take Overwatch because I'm gonna back up.
I would love for somebody to shoot the brains of the operation, because then I can ping them with turret.
Also, give me 1 second, because I think I might be able to help you out as well, boss man. Hold tight. Make sure I remember what this does. I kind of forgot. Go ahead. Do your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I moved away. If you wants to overwatch me.
He has a you moved out of range, so he will absolutely use a reaction to try and smack at you. So you still have that. I believe this is going to be just a flat roll now because he's going to get an accuracy every time he misses. There's a 10 against your evasion hit.
10 is my evasion.
Meets it, beats it. You back away, and you just, as this thing is like, it swung and got shot up, it then just reverses grip and swings back with a full force. Take 10 kinetic damage. You get smacked, and I'm threatened to say you get moved, like, slightly. It helps you move back.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna hit you back, by the way.
If I brace, that's just next turn that I only get one quick action.
Reaction brace, right? You were hit by an attack and damage has been applied. You count as having resistance to all damage, heat, and blaze and fire and heat from the next triggering attack. Sorry, burn and heat. Until the end of your next turn, all other attacks against you are made with a +1 difficulty. Due to the stress of embracing, you cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on that turn, you can only take one quick action. You cannot overcharge, move normally, take full actions, or take free actions. Just the quick.
I'm gonna need to overcharge. So, no, I'm just gonna take it.
I'm gonna hit you back, by the way, boss. Rank 2 of Exemplar punishment. A character hit with my mark hit someone other than me within range 3.
Good.
That's an
He
18.
started, he ran away.
Well,
An 18 well hit, yeah.
cool. Here comes more damage. Oh, max. That's 13 kinetic damage.
13, we'll
Halved.
half that down to 6, and get with the armor
6 and a
on
half.
this
Come on, give me
thing.
7.
Wait, hold on. Is Foxy making an attack and missing right now?
No, I'm hitting.
I was reading
No,
something.
he's hitting. He's hitting.
Okay, he's hitting. Never mind. Then
So
then
it's
you've already hit.
6 minus the armor for 4. You're still doing a good chunk of damage to him as you catch him. I mean, this thing's made for melee combat. Why you want to melee combat the melee combatant?
Dang!
I know.
I-
You did a good chunk of damage. You again hit that same spot and chunked away further into the system, and you
Yeah,
just
that's
get,
all.
oh boss, I'm not feeling so good. Just keep shooting them, Tiny, or hit them, whatever you're good for.
I'm gonna take the full tech action, and throw a lock on Tiny.
All
Good.
right.
Screw you.
How dare you say
and
screw you to Tiny? He's trying real
2,
hard.
I'm gonna use Dominion's Breath on Reiji, so you have 1 overshield.
Sweet.
And if you ever lose that overshield, in a burst 2, all hostile characters take 2 armor-piercing energy damage.
Holy hell. That's cool as shit.
Emperor.
And then I'm gonna overcharge, take 1 heat, and just plink away with that Bolt Nexus.
7 beats Tiny's evasion. For
Nah.
1 though,
1.
you fire at the Bolt Nexus, and you just watch as it kind of like lances off its back as its heavy plating just kind of soaks it in.
It's all good. He is now locked on.
Wait, does it slough off energy damage?
Yeah, armor.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep. And that's me.
Okay. So they don't have anything else to do. So Legacy, you got something?
Okay. I have it mapped out in my head now.
You're all good.
It took me a sec. I
There's a
apologize.
lot to do in this game.
You didn't get a new thought. You just reloaded the thought shotgun.
Head empty, only veil rifle.
Head empty, only shoot.
So,
Shoot can work.
wait a minute. Can I share a space with an unfriendly friend?
Not necessarily, no. But
What if she's flying?
technically, if you're flying, yes. Technically, I want to put that mech in a better space that more accurately represents where he is.
Fuck yeah, I will hover over this bitch. I'll be underneath him, but I'm hovering over him.
Oh, a turret? Yeah, no, you're good.
Turrets are a half size, so I think you could share a space with them no matter what.
You should be
Fine.
fine to literally
I just wanna squish
stand
it.
over that thing. Yeah. Half
I
size
just
is
want to
like.
land
oh.
on top of it and squish it.
Bonk.
I mean,
But-
Fucking Pixar eye, that asshole.
It has stats. You can kill it. But by all means, do what you need to do.
Could I throw it?
Then walk
I'm
into the
2 size
ground.
categories larger.
If you
I'm not.
rammed, I mean,
I'm currently not worried about the turret, so I'm just gonna hover over it.
Same potatoes.
Virtue, you are staying within the vicinity of this asshole.
For
So,
now.
For now. But I'm giving you something.
Oh, cool, thanks.
That'll be very helpful. So, I'm not sure if visually how this ends up working, but you probably just get a bit of a ping from Legacy, and I don't know how to describe how it would look like for you, but I am invoking my Neurospike Mirage effect. So for you, your systems appear blurred to enemies. It looks like an illusory image over your silhouette. So it treats you as invisible until the end of their next turn.
all enemies, just to be clear.
All
Okay. And
as far as I can tell. As far as I'm reading.
invisible is different than. To be fair, invisible is different than hidden. Invisible, you roll a d100. If you hit under 50, it's a hit.
Yeah, no, I'm
You can
aware.
attack.
I'm fine with being
Okay.
even harder to hit.
Just want to clarify. All right.
You're
So,
within shooting range, I think.
anything else in your go?
Yeah, there's this asshole over here who is calling the shots, and I want to shoot him. Okay, double. Sorry, my brain decided it did not want to work tonight. Alright, so it should just be that.
16 to shoot it.
Yeah.
Absolutely beats that evasion. Go for it.
I am shooting it also.
I know what turrets do.
I know this pain.
Divide that by 2, so it is a 3 total from the rifle.
Why are you dividing by 2?
Because it's a D3.
Oh, okay. So so a turrets you auto hit as soon as someone attack. Well, actually, turrets you need to attack someone with the locked on trait, I believe, right?
No,
Or-
oh yeah, it's auto hit
it's auto
as long
hit.
as there's
so it's
line of sight.
so it's 3 additional kinetic damage onto the 2.
Onto Baby Man. Onto
Baby
Baby Man
Man.
frolics.
That's boss. Not big boss, but just boss.
Little man, little baby man.
Little
Little
man,
boss.
little baby man.
Walk baby, if you will.
Right.
All right. Okay.
I'm able to shoot him again. I'm not sure how the turn. I don't remember how
So,
the actual turn.
what was so you have a movement and 2 quick actions or 1 full action. You quick actioned to make Raging Virtue invisible, if I believe. Unless that's a
Yes.
protocol, and then you
action.
quick action to shoot. So you're good. You're done.
All right. Cool.
But
Awesome.
top the
Awesome.
round. Back to you guys.
Hey, I would love to go first again, so I can do more
Yeah.
turret efficiency. Cool.
Bullies
I'm gonna
people.
go scuttle over here because I want a nice juicy line through both of these mans. And then can I get another turret? 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. The green turret again.
Friendly.
And then I'm overcharging so that I can then do a barrage.
1 heat. Overcharge gives you a quick action, I believe.
Yeah. So the quick action is eaten up. I would overcharge and then do the thing, because the quick action is launching the turn, and then the barrage is the full action. It's still 3 half actions.
It's dope. I'm not sure if the text condone it, but fuck it, we'll be heretical here.
Fuck
Go
yeah!
for it.
Wait, no, hold on. Hold on. What do you mean?
Well, technically, it's like you have your two quick actions / full actions. Overcharge gives you a third onto that, which means you can like retake the quick action. But I'm down to clown.
But like, I'm still taking the 3
Exactly.
quick actions.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side.
Okay.
I'm here for it. I'm down to be heretical. I am not certain if the Codex Astartes approves this action. But
then I shoot off.
Fuck it.
Then I shoot off the thing afterwards because I'm gonna use the turret actions on their turns anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine then. No worries. I just want to know
that's the
if you wanted to blast something with turret support.
Feel free to consume that lock on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
wait,
Valiant
what does
8
the
if you
lock on
want.
give me? Does it give me accuracy?
It gives you +1 accuracy, and because you're adjacent to me, you get to roll your attack twice and take the better roll.
If you want a second accuracy, I have Valiant 8 on Big Guy too. You can consume that for another accuracy.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do.
Sounds like you better kill this fucker.
Okay. Where did that didn't go? Weird.
Friend, we're doing
Anyway.
so well right now.
I'm barraging. Okay. So on my thermal lance, I rolled a 15 without accuracy. Will that hit both of them as a line attack?
Oh gosh, that was stupid. I feel like I put myself in check here in chess. But absolutely, that'll hit both their evasions.
Sick. Here's the thing. I can move faster than everyone else because I got that boosty servo.
You got a shaky booty.
I got a shaky booty and I can spin after my movement, so I got quite a bit of movement over here to play with. So yeah, that first attack is just like the line gun rending the two of them. So that's d6 plus 3. Plus 3. That's 6 damage to the both of them.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I'm going to.
It is
Range
going to
5.
dig in. Tiny is going to dig in and get resistance. Get resistance to all damage from the attack. So that will let survive that.
Is this the entire attack or just the thermal lance?
Thermal lance.
Okay.
You still did plenty of work to big.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, I can't hit big from here. But I will go ahead and shoot. Do I want to get the turret or do I want to get tiny again? Yeah, I'll hit Tiny again. So my pistol is rolling 14 against evasion.
14 against evasion will certainly do the job.
Okay. Oh, 1d3. 3 damage from the pistol. And what's his E-defense like?
Your spotter can tell you not great.
Then I will also hit him with my light nexus. With an attack roll of 10.
Is that 3 actions now? With the turret deployment, that'd be 4, right?
So, here's the thing. When you barrage, and you've got an auxiliary weapon on the same slot... Yeah, the light nexus is auxiliary, baby.
Jaspers. Okay.
I figured out how to play the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you lanced, shot with a pistol, and on the pistol.
Then the moths make a cloud that starts cutting away at Tiny's armor.
Dope. All right. 10
Okay.
actually beats E-defense.
Okay. 2 damage.
That's gonna be eaten up by armor.
Okay.
That is
Wow.
exactly how much armor it has, as your spotter would tell you. So you watch as they kind of pull and chip away at some armor layers to reveal yet more armor layers. Tiny built dummy thick. Tiny built to swing a stick. It is now their turn. Or it would be if
kind
y'all.
of a prick.
Tiny's kind of a prick. It would be their turn if you didn't hear a certain. Is this the vibe? No.
Oh no.
Yeah, you hear a loud howl in the wind
Oh.
as a.
Like to know what the shit that thing is.
Fantastic.
So, one of you certainly knows what this creature is. Reiji, if you'd like to educate the class on what a glacier beast looks like, it's
Yeah.
basically a giant wolf.
Yep, it's a real big fucking wolf, as in probably about as big as Old Lace. Like, Old Lace could probably comfortably ride it, honestly. It's unsettling, and
It
there
is
are more than
listen-
enough scars in Virtue's chassis to denote the kind of damage they can do.
Those of you with the knowledge of, who have even a preliminary knowledge of Sparr megafauna would note the glacier beast is listed as a do not engage species. Not because they're endangered, not because they are under any kind of protection by the Union government, but because they fuck people up.
Well,
Yes, question?
I just have one comment.
Oh, yeah.
Puppy.
Puppy.
fair.
Cutesy. Absolutely. Adorable. We love to see it. It's going to rip your throat out. Not just your throat, your mech's throat.
What a charming little lad.
It basically, imagine you've come upon a little estuary of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little like clams. You just need to break the shell open to get the nice meaty center. That's what the glacier beast sees.
Great.
I'm gonna pet it.
Maybe we can lead it over to our friends, see what happens.
I'm gonna.
You can certainly try. So
Oh my god.
the glacier beast appears, but it is going to be. I'm going to take Tiny's turn right now to step closer and take a swing at the big lady.
You mind if I overwatch you for that real quick, boss?
I have not left your threat range, so you cannot.
You are still marked with Valiant, baby boy.
And it is, in fact, a new round.
You are attacking someone.
goddamn.
You are attacking someone next to me. That is not me.
Well, I just want to leave the danger zone getting shot at by turrets, but
Sweetie.
fine.
You are always
Don't forget
in
that
the
you've
danger
got
zone.
+1 accuracy.
Yeah, if you consume the lock on, you can take +1 accuracy.
No.
Oh?
You got +1 accuracy because you're within range 2 of me.
Mwah. Love you, baby.
Huckleberried.
And with the accuracy that say 24, I just crit.
You just crit. roll your damage die twice and take the higher result.
Roll. Sweetie, I have brutal. Hold 13 kinetic. What do you roll? roll. That's cute. Roll.
Could you please elucidate the class as to how you perform this atrocious action?
Oh, perfect. OG comes up, big old hammer, swings down on old Lace, who just like steps back a little bit.
It doesn't even get the hammer down, I imagine.
Fair enough. Like, as he like comes around, just a huge cloud of snow is like twisted up in his face as Virtue just goes into a spin, like we did in episode 1, and like shakes their head to clear from the sensors. As he comes up, Virtue is just boosted up toward the front, spins the wrist around so the spear is now like chassis facing. Later. Straight through the middle. And it's like, uses the feet, pushes down over.
And absolutely knocked the fuck out of combat.
Pulls spear out, spins it, points at arm joint. I'm taking those.
Barney! Ah, damn it!
Oh, speaking of, I'm also gonna do a thing because I get a free actions turn. I'm gonna Valiant Charge. So,
Reaction should be on your turn, to be clear.
oh, right, it's not my turn. I forgot that was on his turn. I just murdered this asshole. Never mind.
It's technically his turn. But, because he died, he can't take the rest of his actions. Your all's turn. Who's going?
Love to kill somebody on not my turn.
Speaking of,
Look.
can I have my turn?
Taking the fucking...
Yeah, does anybody else wanna go?
Because I'll,
Because we are gonna have to deal with this glacier beast in short order.
Y'all are ranged. It probably has no range attack. I say let me go smash this asshole, and y'all just keep backing up and shooting it.
I'm into that.
Yeah, so I think
I'm
as he kind of
stressed
spins...
that I can't throw down cover.
I mean, listen, that you know, fair. I think Reggie will, again, like spin the spear again and like, again, much more like calm. Like he's done this before and knows what's happening here. Just like keep distance, circle it around, tire it out. I'll get the little guy. And like Virtue's boosters just fire up and like begin to like glow blue hot. As I am going to Valiant Charge. I get to move in a straight line up to double my movement as long as I end an enemy.
As long as that movement is -2.
Yeah, that's so double 3 is fixed.
Well, fine.
Hey. And
right.
since
Before was a great
kinda
time
like-
to consume that lock-on.
Well,
Yo,
that guy's
yeah,
walked
actually.
on.
Also, before I hit
Tiny.
this asshole, how's he looking health-wise?
Okay.
Oh, cool, barrage. We'll start with the shotguns. We can get out of the way, and then I'll end him with the heavy melee weapon. Shotguns a 12 to hit.
That will hit D division.
D6. That's a 6. Killed it with the shotgun.
Okay. He'll take that. Not enjoying it.
He'll also take a little bit of damage from one of my turrets.
3 damage, you say?
I do say.
You blast this, give yourself a bit of space, and just watch as the turret barrages. They're tiny! Blows up.
Well, that could have been more fun. Let's see what the
I
big guy does.
agree. I would have preferred a duel to the death. Unfortunately, we have not found
Was that
sufficient
turret shut
bow.
down?
And that turret's down for the reaction. Oh, but these turrets absolutely shut down. Yeah. To make sure I'm grabbing that turret.
Bye.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much my turn. I don't really need to do anything else. I'm just gonna. You know what? I don't know if it's like would be a thing I could do. Can I try to get its attention?
Why not?
Sure. Yeah.
How
just
do you
gonna-
do this?
Just roll.
Roll a d20.
That's 17.
That's taking success, yeah.
Keeping this guy around.
How do you accomplish this?
I think literally just like turns and like Reggie's like, they gotta keep distance. We should get attention. Ideas, big guy, and Virtue just kind of is like, just one, and like turns towards it. It doesn't have to open its arms, but he absolutely does. And like from Virtue's speakers, there is a blaring war horn, like snow shaking. Yeah, little wah in there, you know. Wah. Come and get me,
You
asshole.
keep clipping whenever you do it, Turk.
I think it's better than it clips, though. I think it's better than it clips, actually, personally. All right, that's my turn. That's it. I got it. Y'all kick its ass.
I just think it's funny that Turk keeps going like this.
It's pretty great. Now, we had that one for a good deal of time, actually. We had that one for a while. That was there. That stuck. Okay, back to the fight. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, it's actually my turn. And this little critter here is not affected by the snow, as it is. He's very tough. I'm gonna just measure out 6 here since you chose to challenge it. It gets right in your face. So,
How about to attack? Is it about to attack?
it is.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fast. It's very fast.
3 damage.
I hear you. I see you. So 3 damage
Yeah.
is reduced to 2.
Okay.
It is now facing an isolated mech.
This fucking thing's got armor too.
Nah, it's just one
Armor
armor.
1.
Oh, that was TOO,
Yeah,
not
TOO.
TWO. Okay.
So, this hurts you.
Okay.
Or not. 8 against your evasion.
That's a
Damn.
negative,
Oh,
boss.
sorry, plus 2. 10 against your evasion.
Where's the plus two coming from?
The plus 2 is it's built. Sorry, I didn't add the plus 2. It's plus 1 accuracy and then the plus 2 because it's a biggie.
Well, yeah. 10's gonna get me, just barely.
You're not gonna like what I have to say next.
Hmm.
Oh no.
It's 6 kinetic damage,
Okay.
but because you're isolated, plus 5 for a total of 11 kinetic damage. As
Okay.
this thing rides through and slashes hard at you.
Okay.
-1 for the overshield.
10 kinetic damage.
Nice.
Then it attacks again.
Oh, okay.
Reggie does explode into 2 armor-piercing energy damage in a burst 2 radius.
Okay. No and Ted. Alright, so 16 against evasion.
That's hit me.
Another 11.
All right. Rolling
As,
structure.
as this creature, large wolf thing, comes rampaging in towards you and just smack, pushes you back, scraping your shield down and carving hard across your entire hull.
Yikes.
Honestly, you feel a few sparks right in the cockpit.
Yeesh. All right. I lost a structure point. I gotta roll that. Is that a D6? How's that work?
Roll a d6, please.
While that's happening,
1. I lost structure.
Can we cut to the inside of everybody else's cockpit as Reiji gets his shit rocked?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to see
What
how
are
you all
people's
be concerned about me.
reactions? Because
Derek?
Sim is just like, Reiji, no! And we get the shot of like her pushing the levers forward.
You roll the 1 on your roll again.
Another 1.
Oh. No, there's some luck, right?
I have a grit point if that matters. I'm assuming double once is really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's not like a reroll that comes along soon, or like somebody's
don't-
got some kind
what-
of +2. You're right.
It should just be exposed.
Oh, wait,
'cause you
hold
have
up,
at least
hold up.
3
I have a
structure
custom
left.
paint job.
Oh, you wait. Sorry. You have +3 structure. How much structure do you have?
Oh, I have 3 left.
Oh, never mind. Your mech is stunned at the end of your turn.
Also, I have a custom paint job. Should I roll that? See if I don't actually structure it?
It
Yeah,
just
go ahead and
adds
do
people to
that.
your health, doesn't it?
Technically, I shouldn't have asked you to roll a second time with structure.
Okay.
But go for it. Why not? You can roll a 6.
At a 4. So nope.
All right, you're gonna be stunned at the end of your next turn.
Nice.
I mean, no, but
Not nice.
I'm coping. All right.
okay? Again, sorry. How's everyone else feeling?
Yeah, you hear Reiji no overcomes.
I think, yeah, like Arm catches it in the teeth, and Reiji's like inside the cockpit, feeling Spark, just like, damn. I'm all right. I got this thing. Just put some shots on it or something, please.
Immediately scanning and sending everyone like possible weak points that are just pinging all over it.
The second the alarm went off, Elena just kind of swore into the comms and repositioned to immediately, assuming that it would take after the blaring horn. So, we're waiting on that input. What we get from this scan?
Yes. What do we got? What the fuck is this thing? Tell me. Tell us.
I can go.
Yeah, if you want to go and do a scan on it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just do a quick action to throw a lock on, which gives me its armor, speed, evasion, e-defense, and skills.
Armor 1. Evasion 10. Skills. It has claws. It can become invisible when adjacent to cover on the terrain. Hard cover is considered soft cover around it. +5 on damage against mechs. It can become invisible in snowstorms. And it is going to get to go again at the end of your turn.
Relaying all of that, especially the, damn it, this thing is fast as hell. We gotta lock down immediately. And then second action was to shoot it with the, weapon that I definitely remember the name of, the Bolt Nexus.
All right, beat 10. It's a 7. You
It is
shoot
a smart weapon.
That's E-defense, baby.
E-defense. Oh,
What is a creature's E-defense?
well,
I think by default, biologicals are an E-defense of 8. If I remember correctly.
yeah, E-defense is non-applicable.
But I think like structures, cover, biologicals, things that don't have an E-defense are considered an E-defense 8 for smart weapons.
I will double check that, but that sounds right.
Which means I miss.
I mean, technically, a monstrosity, which is biological, has an E-defense of 10. So
Yeah.
E-defense in this case is a spidey sense.
something like that, yes. So you fire wide, and these this like Nexus just shoots off into the storm as this creature seen as a bit too. It basically is giving off a signal similar to a snowstorm even around it.
I'm gonna overcharge for D3 and try it again.
All right, roll that D3 for heat.
1.
Oh, got lucky on the 1.
Do it again, please.
You did exactly the same thing.
I've rolled the same thing 3 times in a row.
Ooh.
What are
seems-
the chances?
No, hold on. That
Okay.
seems broken.
Well,
No,
we did
I
roll
rolled again. Yep,
It's not broken. It's just unlucky.
Okay.
just me.
Yes, roll 20.
Oh, you blast again and just fire a second time, getting an
Oh.
additional heat.
I'm sorry. I meant to consume the lock on for that second attack.
All right,
It's
add
okay.
that accuracy.
3, so it's a 10.
3 for 10 will hit.
It's 1 energy.
Eaten by armor.
But it is now
But that's an
locked on
attack
by my
that hit.
bolt. Uh-huh.
That's an attack. That's an attack that hits. So do 3 kinetic damage.
Okay. It will take 2 of that.
And at the end of my turn, because I did not move and I used the lock on tech action, I get a lock on for free, so it is re-locked on.
All right. Well, it's locked on. All right. Then it's its turn. It's got a Reiji to finish.
No. It's Legacy's turn.
It gets a second turn.
Uh-oh. Okay, so
Yeah.
it gets 2 turns in the turn order.
It gets
Got
2
it.
turns in the turn.
I thought that was a second turn after all of us had gone.
Oh no! It gets to throw 2 into the turn.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, no worries. I apologize because what's gonna happen to your friend, but
Don't do that. We just shot. Like, look at all those great targets. Also, did it attack twice earlier?
yeah.
It made 2 attacks on its turn. Let me really quick. I don't think.
Double
think it-
check if that's a reaction or if it should be taking more damage. Absolutely.
Before making any attacks. So yeah, it's gonna take 3 damage every time it attacks within 2 of that turret.
Just a quick check. Is that a reaction?
That's
of that
not a
turn?
reaction,
That's
baby.
not a reaction. That's a feature. Okay.
This is the naughty Gorgon saying
Okay. I will
stop
take
that.
2 damage between these 2 attacks I've missed thus far. Between the 1 attack I missed last time and the 1 attack I'm making now. It's a 23, which is a critical.
Uh-oh.
So
Don't do that.
I'll offer you an offer. I
Uh-huh.
won't take a bunch of damage anyway.
Okay.
So that's gonna be another 11.
All right. I mean, custom paint job.
Got some paint job. See if it scratches
There's
the
my
paint.
6.
All right, it just scratches the paint this time. It's going to attack again though,
Do it.
and it will eat that 1 extra damage.
2 damage.
Armor 1.
3. Yeah, but it's 3
Oh.
damage every time.
Huh?
No, sorry, but she already used her custom paint job.
Well,
did it miss?
It didn't. It didn't get.
It's only
it.
once. Pass or fail.
Really? That's significantly
But
less
you
cool.
get to
All
roll
right.
one
Well,
time. Yeah.
guess I'm rolling
Sorry.
structure again.
Roll a d6, please.
But did the first one
That's a
even
4.
count? I don't think so.
First, a 4. You are gonna have system trauma. Roll another d6.
Drop my d6. 3.
1. All weapons on 1 mount of your choice are destroyed.
I'll drop my flex mount. My 2 pistols blow off.
Okay. Smacks across the waist and just cleaves off those 2 pistols. It's coming in for a second hit though. 1d20 plus 1d6 plus 2. That's gonna be another 20 for a crit. So that's another 11 damage.
We need to go stand next to Reichi.
I'm still in it.
Someone might want to go hurt this
Buddy.
thing. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
I know.
This
I
thing
know.
just has 4 attacks in 1 action.
Do
I
that.
know.
But
It's
give me
the-
another d6 roll.
It's a mean
Wait,
wolf
for what?
man.
A 1?
Wait, for what?
Oh, because you took another 11 damage.
Okay. I didn't go down another structure.
Oh,
I have 17
okay.
HP. Get the fuck at me,
Oh.
bro. Are you serious?
All right.
Try harder.
I've been trying.
Try harder,
to.
dog. Are you
That's
serious?
what I've
Put me down that easily?
been-
Come on, try harder.
Yeah, what am I even trying to do here? Hey, I'm trying to get at you. Come on. I got a glacier beast. It's gonna try and take your structure off. Come on. All right. Well, that's its go.
See, my
Oh.
guy.
my guy. But also, fun fact: it clears one condition at the start of its turn. That lock-on is Gonzo.
Rude.
Mother fucking, it's a good thing that Mimi gives me rerolls. I'm gonna fuck this little shithead up.
It is
Legacy, it's your
now-
go.
2 more turns for y'all. Legacy.
Do you want to go as old ways, or do you want me to
No. You should go because it's your go next. Like,
Oh, is it?
yeah, we have one from last round, and then we're gonna get to go one more time. Alternatively, the thing that we could have happen is Reiji just fucking leg it.
I went my turn already.
He already went.
I killed a boss on my
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I know. So Legacy is going, but I'm saying like for the other turn, we could have you leg it to somebody else.
Nope, I'm gonna grab
And
it.
also. Okay.
I'm holding it down. It's harder to. This thing can go invisible. I'm not letting it do that. Fuck off.
Okay.
You know who else can go invisible?
Me? You?
It's you.
Oh, shit.
It's you.
Oh shit, that's right. That's true. That's accurate. That's real.
I have to reapply it.
That's fine.
So I
You
hope
do your
that
thing.
is,
Kick its ass.
Factual Shia LaBeouf.
as far as I can tell, it works for creatures. The other one addresses. The others only address mechanics. So as far as I'm aware, Mirage works for creatures.
Yes, that will
'Cause
be true. As far as you're aware.
Hey, are heavy weapons considered full actions?
Super
Or-
heavies. Super heavies are full action.
Yeah, super heavy barrage. Heavy, no, you can still do on one mount.
And
Heavies usually just have a
Yes.
loading thing, so.
Not if they're heavy melee.
True.
fantastic.
Hey, that's very close to it.
That is very close to it, and I have very good reasons for this.
Okay.
You're in it. You are in its space. If you can move
I am-
back, unless you're flying over it, and you can
Fuck
remain
yeah, I'm gonna
flying.
dive on it. I can
Okay.
remain flying. I know how to fly.
Okay.
I can do that.
No.
I don't know
Y'all
what the
change.
flying rules are in this game, but I really hope it's not
It-
like Pathfinders.
If you can't remain flying, then that's one thing. But you tell me the height at which you're flying, and then we'll figure it out.
I will just be. I love it. Okay, so I got 0. I am going after. Wow, that sucks. Fuck. Because that was a quick action too.
A 7 will not
assuming a
do what
7
you
does
need
not,
to do.
yeah.
No.
And I haven't hit it yet, so you can't buy an aid.
No. Power up allow you to get?
Hmm?
We have something.
Huckleberry, a complicated relationship with 3 people.
I mean, it's already complicated enough.
I don't know what we're referencing with the Huckleberry. I'm gonna be really.
I'm your Huckleberry is a skill within the bonded tree.
Yeah. I have bonded with Reiji, which means that he gets accuracy and I get accuracy whenever we're within 2 spaces of each other.
Gotcha.
And for those of you watching at home, it is in fact 2 spaces because people count as adjacent to me when they're within 2
Okay.
spaces of me because I'm very cool.
Big.
I knew there was something. I'm not entirely stupid. I am not entirely stupid. I
got-
have initiative. So I can try this again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. So you missed with the first hit. What are you doing with the second?
God fucking.
God
No
is
more
certainly-
roll 20 dice. Everybody grab real dice. Enough of this shit.
No, I mean, do whatever you like. I don't mind roll 20 dice. Seems to be doing
I
me just
can't.
fine.
My lights are off. I can't see my dice.
So, what are you attacking with on the second try?
I was using the charged blade for both of them.
You strike down and hard. You use your charge blades for both.
Mm-hmm.
In order to attack the same amount twice, you need to overcharge.
Sure.
All right. So your first time overcharging, you take 1 heat, and so you strike down at it once, and it bounces off its pelt. And second time in, as you're coming down to the ground, I imagine. Oh, but you can remain flying, right?
Yep.
So you just hover down twice and try to strike down at this twice. You find its fur is surprisingly thick and fat. Like, this thing has an Arctic pelt to beat a whale.
Fuck this thing.
Indeed, you can certainly try, but you failed this turn.
I.
So, I need to pass it over to Old Lace.
Is it me? Are we
It's-
agreeing it's me?
It's you now.
Left.
I don't have any more turns, I promise.
Cool.
Shoot it!
Oh. This is a quick check question. Overcharge does not give me more movement, does it?
No,
Oh, but I can leg it for an action, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Boost. Use the boost to get through. Man. Okay. Hey, here's a question. The thing that we're worried about is them being adjacent to somebody, right? That's how we determine whether or not they're quote unquote isolated.
At this point, I would say that Reiji is no longer isolated.
Nice.
Okay,
Because
cool.
you got Legacy hovering
I'm a
over above.
friend.
Appreciate you.
In that
I'm not a
case,
very helpful friend, but I'm a friend.
look. As long as the two of you are there, I'm happy and I can do something for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna do a little
We're just over here building more romantic tension. Don't mind me.
bolt.
Fuck.
I rotate, which means that I'm now within 2 of you, Reiji. So don't forget that when you have to do anything that could give you accuracy.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna barrage again. Yeah, I'll barrage again. So that's 1 barrage, 2 barrage, red barrage, blue barrage. Okay, I have rolled mostly pretty good. I get 1 accuracy. Wait.
You attack with 2 weapons or with 1 super heavy.
Yeah, I'm attacking with 2 weapons. Okay. My thermal lance would miss, but I'm going to attempt to roll it again as Mimir activates and moves my hands for me on the controls to adjust my aim.
Apologies, you are doing it wrong.
Jesus.
There we go. 15.
15 will beat its evasion.
Cool. And then technically all of these have accuracy, but it doesn't super matter. Attack. Hit. That's my damage roll was 6 plus 3, so 9. I'm doing this through CompCon. Then my pistol is going to also hit, I assume, at a 16.
Yep.
Yep, that's better. So that's another 2 kinetic damage. And then my Nexus is also going to hit at a 19 for 3 damage.
Total damage for me? Do the math.
Total damage from 3 sources is 5 kinetic and 9 energy.
Okay, wrapping it all together to a total of 14 minus 3 for 11. This thing is gonna have to make a structure save.
Love to see an animal make a structure save.
Well, some call it animals, some call it monstrosities, so...
I call it a pain in my ass.
It is going to be knocked prone by your hits. So that's not nice.
That's great, actually, for us.
Yeah, and that's 21, which in total is 1, 2, 3 over its max, so it'll have that ready for its other structure. Sorry, tell me, does scan reveal structure?
No.
You don't know how much structure it has. It seems like you can take more of this spell. It might be wise to move away from the megafauna.
What's the beacon?
The beacon's right there. It just needs a full action of system check.
All right, then. Our go again?
No.
Yes.
No?
Yeah. Top of the round,
Yeah.
right?
Really?
Top of the round. Your turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right.
And roll.
Just needs a full system check to get that thing online.
And then you just need out to the exfil area.
I can't get there fast enough. This thing moves stupid fast. We can't get away from it. There's no point in wasting the movement. We move away from it.
Sometimes can you boost on a turn?
Once.
Technically twice.
Because you can overcharge.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you can overcharge to boost again.
So I guess we
Give me a second. Let me measure something. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get there with a move and a boost.
All right. Well, so you can get there in one. Do you want to just get there now, and then we could just survive for a round? Or, if Commander, you can get there, do you want to do it? Let me and Old Lace hold this thing off?
I'm looking at how far you have to go. I assume this is a 1 hex object, Turk, or is this a 6 hex object?
Technically, it's a 6 hex. So if you're anywhere,
Oh,
within,
okay.
If you're within the space.
Okay, that's still 7 hexes. See, I could get there this turn and start the full round action to start exfil. And I would still be useful because all my turrets are going off.
Do it then. I say. Other calls?
Yeah. Get to the beacon.
Oh, a voice
Alrighty.
in your head says the head of a glacier beast would make a hell of a trophy.
Oh, I'm not done with this thing.
Just be.
I mean, I'm into it, but I also, if things go bad, it would be great to have the objective done.
Oh, I agree. You should do that.
Okay. And that turn. Firm. Start round 4. Let's go. Okie dokie. Oh, gotta grab it. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. Boost. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You are moving outside of its range.
Prone, by the way, does that matter?
It's prone, so it does matter.
It's a difficulty.
It's a difficulty, which will cancel its accuracy, which still makes it just a d20 plus 2.
Also takes damage from attacking.
Yes, it does. 10 against your evasion.
I'm pretty sure my evasion is like 8. Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to take 6 kinetic.
I'm gonna take 5 kinetic, thank you very much.
Or more?
Well, fine.
I'll raise you armor, fucko.
I'm very familiar
to
with
do this
armor.
whole thing, I do need to overcharge. which is almost certainly going to
It's the third overcharge,
give me
yeah?
stress. It's the second,
Oh.
because I did not have to overcharge last turn.
Alright.
So that's 1d3, boom. 2. Okay, I'm taking stress as a part of this.
Alright, roll a d6 on the overheating table.
Power plant destabilize 4.
Alright, you become exposed, taking double kinetic energy, and I don't remember what that symbol is, but we'll figure it out when we come to it. Until the status is cleared with full repair.
So this is a status, and it's exposed.
Yes, you should be able to add it on.
I did.
Oh, sweet. So I can add it on onto the roll 20. Boom.
Sick.
All right, is that your turn?
Sure is, Captain.
Okay, then.
Well, that and I initiate the repairs.
Okay, make a systems check.
Assistance check. Oh, okay, so it's a d20 plus 1. Wow!
At the moment, you are still reeling
No,
from that hit.
no,
No?
Mimir comes in and lets me try that again.
All right, use your once around.
Fucking A!
9. Apologies. This is difficult. I don't.
Curiosity, what does it look like caused this beacon to go down? Was it Glacier Beast?
No, it appears intentional damage by some technically savvy,
Fucko 1 and Fucko 2?
tiny and big. Yes.
The brothers Fucko, yes.
Yes. So yeah, it is now Glacier Beast's turn, which is fun for Glacier Beast. Glacier Beast enjoys Glacier Beast's turn. First thing Glacier Beast is going to do is attack the thing that is hurting Glacier Beast.
Gonna get up from being broke.
It does, absolutely. Whoop. Come on, you. Sit right there, you doggo. Okay.
Alt.
I
I was
Thank
helping. That's all. Sorry.
coming into here, tell me to alt. All right. Okay. So, what's your turret's evasion like?
So my turret's evasion. Which one?
The blue one.
The blue one. It has an evasion of 10, sir.
Okay, so it gets hit. How much HP does it have?
5.
It's destroyed.
Hey, you know what? Better it than one of my friends.
Valid.
Speaking of one of your friends,
By the
it's gonna
way-
turn around.
By the way. It's gonna take 3 damage as it does that.
Why is that?
Because no matter what it's attacking, it's gonna take 3 damage when it tries to make an attack. Also, it should have taken 3 damage when it tried to attack me.
I included that. Don't worry.
Okay, great. But now the turret is well and truly dead.
All right. So it has taken its last thrumping from that, and is now going to attempt to thrust at Reiji once more. 23. So I feel like I might be doing something wrong with criticals, but since I don't technically roll for damage, and can't take the highest result, that's going to be 6 kinetic.
Right. I am down to 1 HP left in the structure point.
Okay.
Don't forget
Yeah.
you can brace, bro.
As a reaction.
You should
Oh yeah.
probably some brace.
I should do that as a reaction to brace. Probably right. No, wait. Then I can take less actions if I brace.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is true.
So no, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I want to hit this thing.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it walking away from me?
It is going to step away from you.
You
can
fool.
take a strike.
I guess we're both critting today, dick fuck.
Roll damage and take the higher result.
Roll. Brutal. Take 13. We've talked about this.
Sir, You're also gonna take 3 damage from one of the turrets going off.
Okay, so it takes 16 minus 2, and it's going to lose a structure. It's still up.
Honestly, it doesn't look like it's so hot. If it's got 4 structure, we outpace it.
Yeah, we're halfway through it.
Yeah. I just need my 2 friends.
Yeah.
We gotta do some damage.
I got you, baby. Don't worry. Yeah, I think as
you're-
this thing like tries to like slip away, like the spear like gets a good stab at like its leg, and like swipes at it, and then I think Reiji like it spins, and Reiji like looks up at Elena at like Legacy, like Virtue does, and like Reiji comes in just like, well, old laces at the beacon. We can back off if we want. You wanna run for it?
Son of a bitch just took out Charlie! Oh, Charlie!
We're only backing out when we know that everyone is able to back out.
And otherwise, we kill this thing, yeah?
It fucking dies.
Oh, you're talking my language now, Commander. Speaking of, our turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Cool. Fuck this thing.
It's invisible.
Interesting. Wait.
I don't know how it could get to there. Oh, it's because it's next to cover?
You got
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Even though there's things next to it, it can go invisible when it gets next to cover?
When adjacent to cover or terrain.
As a free action, or is it like a...
Automatic
That's
protocol.
fucking annoying.
Indeed.
Well,
As someone once said, get fucked.
okay. Still gonna hit it.
I wonder who said that. That's so weird. Who
I'm
would say such a mean thing?
overheat, and I'm a barrage it, and then I'm gonna hit it again with my big stick. So that's 3 weapons coming at it.
Alright, for each time you hit, I need you to roll a d100 and get under 50.
Okay, let's start with those hits first. Let's start with the shotgun, get that out of the way. That's a 14.
Alright, that'll hit evasion. Roll a d100.
D10s. I need low rolls today, folks. Low rolls. 38.
That will hit.
All right. Let's.
Hey, take an extra 3 damage.
Alright, second time that's happened, let's put the turrets.
Shotgun's
both
only gonna
turns,
do 3 this time.
Okay, for 6 total, that will be 4.
And then we're just gonna go ahead and roll 2 d20s for my 2 swings with my big spear.
Alright,
As a 17 and a 19.
and both will hit.
Let's get some d100 rolls. First one is that's a 21.
Yep,
Second one is a 47.
that will both all those hit. Yep.
Let's get those damage rolls in real quick. This is gonna be 46 plus 2 kinetic coming at you. That's not the greatest roll though. 11 from that one and 6 from that one for a grand total of 17 plus 2 for 19 total kinetic damage to you. Minus 2
Okay.
for your armor, I guess.
Minus 4, because the armor in 2 instances.
Your armor 2?
Oh, sorry, no, armor 1, you're right. Sorry, minus 2, you're right. So 17 plus that is going to hurt it, certainly.
Structure again.
It's going to lose a structure. We'll see how it does.
Hey, Vermin, you know if it had 3 structure? Or if it had 4 structure? It's got 1.
1 left?
Yeah. I just output it.
one structure, with 1 structure left, I need you, sir, to tell me how you do this.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, 1
Oh,
structure
fuck,
on
I
a
just
what?
killed a glacier
On
beast.
a-
Holy
On a
shit.
direct
I'm getting
hit?
inked
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah, I think it's like really locked in, kind of tight duel, and actually, hey, Commander, can I bring you in for some cool like tag team finish we pull off together here against this fucking asshole?
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a moment of like, yeah, like there's just a lot of like Virtue like kind of like sliding around it, trying to duel it. It's like it's snapping and clawing at it. Eventually, I literally just like bring the spear up, stab into a paw, and then invert and pin it down. And then I don't know, just like kind of opens it up for a wide it. It's like overcomes. All yours, Commander.
You pinned it down by the paw.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I am above this thing. I will cleave through its damn neck.
Hell yeah.
We'll do it. We said this head would make a fine mantelpiece, right? We're
Well,
taking the head.
You come down with your blade and slice vibro and heat straight through it as this thing's cerebral cortex is no longer able to communicate to the rest of its body. Or at least that brain is, and the other brains, well, they can't function too well without the main brain. So this thing just spasms briefly on both ends and collapses as you bagged yourselves a glacier beast.
Hell of a kill.
We lived, bitch.
Nice work over there.
Sam, how are we looking with the beacon?
It is difficult.
I'm gonna roll.
Do you need assistance?
I'm just gonna roll right now. It's fine, gang. It's fine. How's it
That
11?
is a success.
Yeah,
So
fucking A. As soon as Mimi comes over with, it's difficult. No, we've got it. We've got it. And you see like old Lace's hands come out and just like twist a piece of metal. It goes. Yeah, the grounding wasn't working, so we couldn't remotely reset it. Should be
Tasty.
grounded now.
That's
Soft.
my stubborn little girl.
thumping of red light will protrude across all of your mechs in brief outlines, as well as the bloody body of one glacier beast and 2 enemy mech pilots.
Are either of them still alive in their tin cans?
I was saying maybe we should check that.
Definitely, it's usually confirmed that destroying a mech to the degree that you did, unless you specify otherwise,
Oops.
is,
We obliterated them.
with some difficulty, is going to cause the death of the pilot.
Oh, oops. We get a moment as like the others are cutting off the head of the glacier beast in like detail, making sure that like it's carryable. Old Lace is going to stand over Tiny's mech and just like pull the arms from the sockets, and take some cable and lash them together and throw them over her shoulder.
Hey, call dibs.
I know. They're too big for you to carry them back.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Tapping.
Sure you don't want that that big ass hammer? It's pretty cool.
Probably sell it off for some good cash, yeah?
Absolutely.
You'll sell it off for some big cash? Please. And she'll throw it over the same shoulder. She stands up really tall to play keep away.
I think Reiji switched over and private comms over to Leon. Just, are we just here to take orders?
Pretty much.
Story of our lives, yeah?
It is what it is. Hey, you alright over there?
Big guy's a little banged up, but functional.
Continue to fight
Yeah.
to the bitter end.
Of course. Forgot who I was talking to. Nice work.
Let's get this asshole back here, get him cut up, and get some damn drinks, yeah?
Sounds good. I'm just running a scan to make sure there's nothing else that's trying to sneak up on us.
You're clear for the moment. Don't even have to roll.
Let's get the fuck out of here before that changes.
Hauling your kills back to
Glacier Beast walk. Glacier Beast walk. We're coming home from a Glacier Beast walk. Chopped up its head, and it's dead. We're gonna show it off at our camp.
You pull your kill back to the lift, and you start descending with a slow chunk as the storm still pours in around you. Your mechs all still basically having to overheat themselves to stay cool, to stay from freezing over. Coming down, there is a kind of air of awe as you all unpack a glacier beast head. This large woven skull, is kind of. You get the sense the ground crew looks up at your mechs like you get a comms unit. Would you want us to store this for you, or?
Reiji chimes back in, and I think Sim especially, but everyone can fucking hear the mirth in his voice and just store. That's not proper. Listen, I know it's a group kill, but Sim, you mind if I do the honors? One more time, I didn't hear you.
Go right ahead.
I think Virtue literally hauls the head up both hands. The cockpit opens as people start gathering around and seeing this come down the lift and watching at the bottom. We hit the bottom, the crowd forms. Reiji comes out of the cockpit, looks up at the head, and just screams, "Sparai hata!"
Can you say that again less loud so I can hear what you actually said?
It's Sparai hata.
Farihata. Farihata. As the crowd reverberates. It's not as big of a crowd given the snowstorm, but it's still a considerable amount of the lift crew and the immediate repair group that usually comes in for to handle mechs coming in from the storm, and hearty cry and basically if you find yourselves in any tavern or alehouse that services the crew here, you won't be paying for your drinks.
Reiji opens Paracom again. Come on, don't be shy. Open up. Let them see your faces.
Oh no. Oh no. And we see Sim's cockpit open, and she's definitely wearing her repair gear, not her cold weather gear, and she looks very cold and small on the open hatch.
Spariata!
Yeah. Oh fucking A. Oh god.
Sim, get back in the cockpit before you freeze.
Only if you come out. You too, old man.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, I think you and the commander there did all the heavy lifting on this.
You get
It's all
your old
yours.
ass out here right now, or I'm dragging you out.
As soon as the lift has hit the bottom, Dawn is taking off for the garage.
I'll crack that bastard one of these days.
Does Elena pop out of the cockpit?
Commander.
Once they get to the bottom, yes.
Fuck yeah.
Just steps out of the cockpit.
Feels good, don't
Doesn't
it?
really share the rallying war cry, and it's more of just a dismissive wave. But
Yeah. Woo.
if you're
You see a few
Sim,
people there.
Sim will grab her rocket launcher from where it's strapped next to the cockpit. Just find a spot where she can aim it where it's not gonna explode on anything bad, and just fire it into the air.
Gotta let one off for the homies.
A small burst, a small microburst that gets blown away by the wind as soon as it comes, but absolutely noted, and the group will celebrate, and, a duck as you fire, but still. As you guys can move your way through the camp, through the city of Yin, rather. there will be a number of people who will ensure you they can mark this and clean this creature to the cleanest and finest of quality to inscribe the most sacred of Espartu onto it.
I don't know what a Spartu is, but if it's anything like
it's-
Scrimshaw,
It's the language of Sparr.
Oh, okay. Can we also get like Scrimshaw portraits of our mech on it?
Yeah. Oh,
That
sorry.
would be
It's
fucking sick.
It's Spartungu, not Spartu. I think it's something else. But Spartungu, yeah, they'll absolutely, they'll carve in the whole story of the hunt for you if you just like, your mech data, just like a record of the hunt is all they need of the immediate fight you had, and they can carve the whole thing into it, and also scrimshaw your mechs in and do a whole design. It's a big skull. It's basically a size 1 skull.
And how well can they treat the bones for atmospheric entry?
You gonna put it on the fucking dropship?
I would love for us to put this on the Half Nelson.
Ah! That's so cool!
I will say, usually they don't do it, but they say with the right clan connections, they can make it work.
Let's go. We're gonna make some clan connections.
Oh yeah, no. Once we get to a sizable enough tavern with enough of the party going on, Reggie's getting shit-faced and recounting the whole story. Is it embellished? Maybe slightly, but he's definitely having a good time.
I will say this. To close out our session, if anyone wishes to join the festivities of recounting this hunt and the drinks that will be pushed into your hand with the social expectation to drink it, I need you to roll Get a Damn Drink.
This is where I'm gonna fuck this up, aren't I? I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting shit-faced. I got a 15.
15 means you get one, lose one.
All right, let me go look at the list again. I don't remember where it is.
Where's my button that lets me do downtime things? I have to end mission, don't I?
You have to end the mission.
Oh.
You gotta put the gun down, Rainbow.
All right, now where do I find that button exactly? Oh, I found it. Bottom right corner. Get a damn drink.
Yes. So you choose gain one and lose one. A good reputation, a friend or connection, a useful item or piece of information, or a convenient opportunity.
Hey,
What's
I have a question. Is it okay to add more than one skill trigger? Because I have a thought.
Describe your thought, and I'll tell you the answer.
So Sim is going to be charming as always, but I also like the idea that as she retells her parts of the story, she's learned enough Sparry lore that she can reference epics about heroes in the way that she tells it by reciting some of the same poetry that they use.
Mm-hmm. The heraldic epics. Yeah. So what 2 triggers were you thinking of using? Your Sparry lore?
Charm and recall Sparry lore.
Absolutely. That sounds cool as fuck.
Rock and roll.
Oh yeah, I should have added one of my triggers. My bad. That's on me.
Do it badly. That's a 5.
So,
Miserable.
decide whether you had a good time or not. Either way, you wake up in a gutter somewhere with only one remaining. Your
Nice.
dignity, all your possessions, or your memory.
It's definitely my possessions. Holy shit.
Okay, so then, all right. I absolutely know what needs to happen here. I think that figures mine out too. And I have a thought, but it's entirely dependent on you, Sim, and we can talk about it if you want.
I have some idea what this might be. Go for it.
I mean, you know me, so of course. I'll happily lose a friend or connection. Someone tries to get schmoozy with Reiji in the process of him recounting the story. He is, however, thinking a lot about Janaya, and thus is like, I'm cool, and they kind of feel slighted about that. He does, however, easily later seen all over Sim. Like, maybe they aren't, act directly intimate, but, they are very, very close because they are that kind of close. and this friend is like, "Oh, okay, I got it." So there's somebody, and he just, they disappear.
Why don't you, rather than friend,
Mhm.
roll me a d6?
A D6. That's a
Yes.
5.
You have highly offended the Yingling clan.
Well, I mean, I kind of want
No,
to kill
I
their
need
god,
them.
so it's only a matter of time.
I need them.
You need
Well,
them.
that's to be fair, that's just Reiji.
You need them. That's valid. I'm fine with that. And I guess I'll gain. I guess in this case, it probably seems best to go a good reputation, but yeah, fuck it. We'll go with that. Why not?
All right, yeah. So, you you obviously gain this reputation around time as a beast slayer, and if anyone ever has any questions about a hunt or anything, they will absolutely put you in their contacts to talk to,
I am a
which could
slayer.
make it easier to not have to worry about in the future. Something you don't have to reach out to people; they'll reach out to you.
Let me
I
get
have
some
an
hunt-
idea for what I did to lose my dignity. I think God, what's her name? Every time that Sim either talked to or talked about Ilva, Ilva,
Yilva.
she called her mommy.
That's
but
a
does not
callback
remember
joke.
it. Does not remember it.
So to close out our session here, the two of you come out of the bar. You are both basically gone, and
Like
the
the
reason
old
that
times.
Live
Sim
too also.
wakes up. Sorry, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. Yes.
I'm
You would-
also rolling.
You would also like to roll on a 20, gain 2, and don't lose anything. So good reputation, useful a friend or connection, useful item or piece of information, or a convenient opportunity. You get 2 of those and don't lose anything.
I'll be your friend or connection if you want. We can be friends now. We can work on that.
I think it's supposed to be.
let me
Something-
let me decide how this frames out, and you wrap up what they're doing.
Okay.
What's going on?
So, for them, you're gonna catch Yilva coming in as she's just like, "Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I heard you were calling me something. What's that?" And in your drunken state, you just see Yilva's shape, and you say, "Mommy," and you basically get.
Hold on, let's play this. Let's play this.
All right. I'm sorry. You were. I get a ping every time someone calls me something. What exactly did you call me? Say it.
Mommy? Sorry, mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry!
And as your last sorry comes in, you get clotheslined right off of the stairs over, and you do a
No.
flip into the snow pile. She looks at Ray. She says, "Don't you even fucking think about it. I'm watching you. I'm always fucking the same." And she just walks her way back down the stairs.
Reiji will look at the down sim and just go, "You pressed the mommy button. You shouldn't have did that."
You press the what button?
Ah, fuck.
Comes up, clocks you across the face. Like,
The couple that mommy's together lose consciousness
you
together.
get knocked to the other side of the stairs into the snow.
Couple that mommy's together gets dummied together.
And that's the episode. This has been Frozen Ray.
Well, no, I gotta know what Elaine's doing.
Did I catch you in the middle of a sip?
Oh my god.
Yes, that hurt. Okay, so the reason that I have a +4 to that was because I am utilizing two of my triggers as well, which is get a hold of something and show off. And Elena being Elena and drinking and being asked anything about this adventure is want to show off. So she actually has a like her own sword, like it's a family sword with the insignia on it.
Mhm.
That she does not have any problems, even while inebriated, going into stances, doing a few different things. She will absolutely slice something like an apple or something in half over somebody's head with it. But the second one is get a hold of something, which is going to play right into what I'm going to choose, which is going to be useful item or piece of information and a convenient opportunity.
Sure. As you slice that apple off, you'll just hear a loud, like, clap behind you as you turn, and you see what is effectively a, who do I want you to meet right now? Yeah. You see a woman who appears like well traveled in the snow, some soft frostburn faces across her face that follow a goggle pattern, and plenty of Spartungu all along her. Well, that's finally impressive. You must be the off-worlders we've heard so much about.
That would be correct, although I don't know, where did they go? Shoot.
But
Sim like tried to respond to that and fell out of her stool and was probably caught before hitting the ground by Reichi,
and then they got
segueing
yeah.
into the other scene.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to.
and taking up that stool.
later.
Why don't you worry about them later? Right now you're dealing with me. My name's Freya Ager. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Sure, it's the same.
But
I'm the representative of Clan Ager here.
well, it certainly is a pleasure to meet you then.
You bet it is. Now look, I'll be clean with you. I like what your group does. It's very impressive. I think Ager could really use your assistance. We handle a lot of the internal trading, you see, on this ice bucket. Lots of conflicting personalities to deal with. We put a good word in, well, for one, I can promise you won't have to worry about snow and storms impacting your ways again. Not that I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few cold nights to snuggle up to somebody, but secondly, we've lost a caravan or two in the storm. You do us a favor, and while you're out there saving the whole planet, you have to find somebody. Well, I'd scratch your back if you scratch mine.
I think I and my team would be more than willing to work with you on that, although despite the success of this last excursion, we found it rather difficult, us being off-worlders. We don't necessarily have the equipment that can handle the range of these snowstorms.
Snowstorms gotta clear sometime. If Clan Ager knows anything, it's that you gotta bunker down with what you have. You wanna be a friend of Clan Ager? I'll make sure you're well warm in the storm. Don't shake your head.
I'm not shaking my head. It's like I'm.
Not you. I'm not asking for the rest of your team. I'm just asking for you. Just a promise, one lady to another. Unless that's not how you identify, and I apologize deeply.
I'm not much one to care for pronouns, attributes, any of that. But, so,
Upper Union
so
folk
that,
then.
Hmm.
Then I'll buy you a drink.
sure, then we can discuss a little bit more about this promise.
Promise, oath. Whatever you prefer to spill over.
Deal is usually how we refer to it.
Feels so corporal. Prefer oaths.
Such is how I was raised, so.
I'd like to unpack that sometime. So, I will leave that scene hanging so you can figure out how you handle that next time. But, unless I hear anything, Leon?
One thing.
Yes.
As they all are out drinking, partying, having fun, some of them falling off stools and getting clotheslined, Leon is back in the garage and has like that Iron Man display up of the other three mechs, and is like going through all of their hard points, looking for any possible structural weakness, and is just like coding all of it into Dawn's First Light, and just replays the conversation of sending one of us home in a casket with the commander.
Noted and scared.
Well, this is gonna play into something later.
So,
Sorry, preventing one of us from going home in a casket is what I meant.
less scared, still noted. And as we zoom out on that scene of you looking over everyone's hard points, the scene pulls back and we watch as the final wisps of clouds depart, leaving finally, as you all groggily return to your hangar, a view of the sun. And as that new dawn rises, that's what we're going to call it for this session of Frozen Rain. As the way is clear, go find out what the fuck happened.
Yay.
So join us next time. But first off, thank you so much for joining us. My name is TurkAccented, but before I talk entirely too much about myself, being all my boring stuff I do, I'm going to throw it over to my fantastic group of storytellers here, starting exactly as we started, with my favorite person to start with, as they are the leftmost on your screen, Sir Hooper55. If you could, take us away.
Oh, hey, it's me, Hooper, you know.
Oh no, you
God,
spoke
God,
the sacred
God.
words. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Stop it.
Thievery.
This is
Where you
theft.
stand with this sword.
Deception. Disgrace.
Yeah, I'm Andrew. Playing Leon tonight. You can find me on Twitter at Lost Caravan RPG. I also have my own streaming channel, also the Lost Caravan RPG on Twitch. We do one-shots, mini campaigns, long-running campaigns. We're playing our own campaign of Lancer right now, where they're about to finally come face to face with the big bad that they've been hunting for like the past 10 episodes. Should be absolutely amazing. But yeah, other than that, just we tend to post all of our schedules on Twitter, so keep an eye out, and that's all I'm doing.
Guess that makes it me again? Sweet. Hey, folks, I'm Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite fox, Philly's finest. You can be finding me on the internet at Foxy Eternal on Twitter. It's FOXXII. Eternal spelled the way it normally is. I dunk on right wingers. I slay batches. I have a great time doing it. Y'all won't see me here, but the next time you'll catch me, the next thing I'll be doing tomorrow, because it's a mecha weekend for me, is my mecha campaign, Stardust Ghost. We'll be recording another episode, getting ready. But I'm sure I've been talking too much about that campaign without giving y'all things to see, so don't you worry, as this upcoming Wednesday, you will finally see the pilot episode of Stardust Ghosts air. And since I made y'all wait so long, it's 2 episodes in 1. So stick tight next Wednesday for all kinds of exciting content to learn about another great mecha campaign budding and brewing up. That's all I really got to plug right now. More things are happening for me, but they're all just going to be around. So follow me on Twitter, keep tabs in this space here, and see me when you see me. Go ahead, Vermin.
Foxy, I think you meant the pilot episode.
Didn't I say that? I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Thank you. Well done.
Hey, y'all. I'm Legendary Vermin. You can find me as Legendary Vermin on all the places on the internet that matter. That is, of course, Itch, Twitch, Twitter, and I guess YouTube. Tonight I played Symbiosis Ads. Also identified as a menace. Yeah.
Well done.
I've been thinking this all night as I've been snacking away, but anytime I eat on camera for this campaign, it is diegetic.
Yeah.
I'm doing so in character. And shit, check out my shit. I'm all over the place. Catch me here not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after for With the Will. And then keep an eye out on my website, legendaryvermin.com/live, for the future of the other campaigns that I'm in. You can catch me on Under Twilight Skies. That is another mecha game and charity stream that has kind of an irregular schedule. We're halfway through that game. Go catch up. It's great. Keep an eye out also on the Neon Lights Discord for eventual announcement of when we are actually starting the name of my game, which I constantly forget. The World Within You.
Nailed it.
Yes, that one. That game is coming in the near future. So keep an eye on the Discord, keep an eye on my website, and more shit will be coming from me then. That's all.
Meg Mysteria.
Hello, everybody. It is me, Meg, or Meg Mysteria, however you prefer to address me. But tonight I got to play Elena Victoria, who's slightly opened up a little bit and is starting to show something called compassion.
As far as where you can find me as Meg Mysteria on Twitch, on Twitter, on Itch. Here, I'm always a nuisance here in Neon Lights. You'll actually find me somewhere new because Hoop didn't shout out his own shit, so I'm doing it for him. On the 17th and the 24th, over on Lost Caravan, it'll be a Alien 2-shot where I get to be a player this time. And Hoop is running it. But lest you fear, I will continue to monopolize the Alien genre because I'll be coming back in September to continue my reign over on Lost Caravan.
You must not speak of the secret projects.
Nope,
Contained
we're
in
not
the
saying
deep
anything. We're not
I don't
saying
know what you're
anything
talking
about what's going on after that.
Good. All right. Well, then it falls to me, as it usually does. Hi, everybody. I am Turk, or TurkAccented on Twitch and Twitter, and maybe Instagram? I don't think so. Doesn't matter. Wherever Mark Zuckerberg chooses to find me. But I thank you so much for joining us tonight. I've had the absolute pleasure of being the provider of people to blow up, and I look forward to doing that next time you can join us. And yeah, if you want to see more of me, of course, you can find me getting absolutely destroyed emotionally. Well, not really emotionally, more just like everyone hates me now, over on Lost Caravan tomorrow morning, with Corruption from Within, /Necromancer, / whatever you call it now, because who needs a romance when you can just be finding out detrimental details about yourself? I've been told it's not TurkAccented on Insta. There you go. Thank you for the live update. Beyond that, of course, you can find me this Monday over on Nat 20, where we will be playing The Department. It's a Delta Green campaign, which is a modern day Call of Cthulhu module, where we'll be playing Sweetness. It's gonna be real sad. So if you're looking for a nice, happy end to your Monday, don't come here. I will say that fully, like understanding that it might limit the audience, but by gosh, we are going to get into it. Sorry, my source just said you're welcome. So, you know. Anyway, beyond that, you can, of course, find me across multiple channels, mostly hanging out on Lost Caravan and Neon Lights. So just keep it locked to the Instagram and, of course, the Twitter. And, of course, just follow all these excellent people because they put out a lot more good content than I do. Thank you so much for joining us. One more time, we could not do this without you. And remember the 3 principles. All shall have their material needs fulfilled. No walls shall stand between worlds, and no human shall be held in bondage beyond through forced labor or debt. Keep fighting to make that a possibility, pilot. We'll catch you next deployment.
Stick around for the end credits.
See you next. Yeah, stick around. We'll hit someone else up.